Great evening. I'm back. I'm back. Yo, something's really wrong with my camera. That's crazy. This is a deep rooted something. Anyway, so I wanted to come back because K.Michelle came back with a response. She came back with a response and she basically was like, it's black women's fault. She basically said, a lot of the vitriol is coming from black women. Yo, what's up, Uncle Dom? I'm back. I had to come back. I'm a little tipsy, but it's some shit that I just watched. I had to talk to y'all about. What's up, Author Empress and yo folks? So I want y'all to watch a little bit of what K.Michelle said. And shout out to you, Author Empress, because you showed me how Uncle Murder was in the comments. Yes, be back. Uncle Murder's in the comments talking about he's taking notes. What are you taking notes on? You're obsessed with her. Hold on.
Because they're the most brutal people of everybody. I don't know why so angry. Shrimp scampi pasta.
What's up, Carlos?
I would like to have, as I'm trying to save some of our younger women in all ethnicities, like my whole TV show, and I thank God for Lifetime. I'm going
What's
to
up, Private Bentley?
I'm going to tell these women.
Hey, Misha.
It's not that serious. I've been going through surgeries now for 3 years. I'm at the end of my surgeries.
What's up, Triple OG Frankie B?
Left and I'm at the end of your surgery. I lost all types of tissue, muscle mass, everything in this fight. Couldn't eat. Weighed 105
sorry.
pounds.
Yes, on my bagel.
No, it was something I did to myself, but I did it when I first got. Well, I wanted to.
Hey, Northern Bell.
And I thought from looking at people that's what you were supposed to do. So I spent probably about $500,000, no exaggeration. My first round was 300,000 something, and insurance doesn't cover this yet. It's very unfair that you can make this mistake, and then if you don't have money, you could be left to die.
If you don't have money, you could be left to die. Okay, Don La Vega, I know you think she's a lunatic, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. But what she basically is saying that, how dare black women laugh at her? Because black women seem to be the most judgmental in this. No, it's these men talking about your vaginal smells. But it's like, I'm not totally like dismissing her and saying I don't care about her or how she's feeling, because that's a lie. As a black woman, I care about another black woman's health. I care about another black woman who obviously wants to look aesthetically pleasing because of the industry that she's in. Let's be honest here, okay? Because when I got off the live, I had a good conversation with somebody, a male. And we were talking about this situation and how body image for women is so important in regards to men, because men are aesthetic, right? Thank you, Author Empress. Men are aesthetic. Let's be honest here, for the men that's in the chat. Can you guys honestly say that you don't care about how a woman presents herself? You don't care about how a woman's physical features line up to your expectations? Can we be honest and have an honest conversation? Because I had to reflect on myself, and I had to reflect on some of the situations I was in, some of the relationships I was in. And I say this all the time. I am not a glamorous female, okay, at all. I'm a regular schmegular girl. The most glamorous thing you're going to see on me is my nails. My hair is never on tip top because I don't spend a lot of money to get my hair done. I do my hair myself, and I have reasons for that. I'm not lazy, excuse me, because if I was lazy, I wouldn't be doing my own hair. I don't have patience for other people that I'm spending money on. Time is money spending a whole day in a salon is not for me. So it's not so much that I don't have the money to do it, it's more so about time and energy that I don't have for people. I told y'all, when it comes to the girls in the beauty world, I don't have time for attitudes. I don't have time for none of that shit. Okay? Um, let's see. Yes, self reflection is good because I was just thinking like I don't want to just dog K.Michelle out because she's going through this. Me as a woman understand that men are aesthetic, and it's unfortunate that women feel like they have to live up to those expectations of men. Yes, we should look good as women. Yes, we should keep up with our hygiene, basic looks, hair, nails being maintained. And it doesn't mean fake nails or hair, just maintenance. But I feel like the most important accessory that a woman could wear is confidence. I know y'all heard it before, but it's the truth. Confidence will take you so much further than what's aesthetically pleasing to the eye at the end of the day. Because when you know who you are, when you are solid as a woman, a man can't shake you. A man's expectations cannot shake you. Okay? The sage says, honestly, having a nice body helps. Okay, a lot. Thank you. Thank you, Clifford Brown. It's not that I don't feel like I'm not beautiful. What I'm saying is, I'm not, uh, I'm trying to think of it. I'm not Ari Fletcher or Jada Waiter or, let's see, a K. Michelle even. I'm not highly made up every day. I do put on makeup. Um, I do wear nails, I do wear hair, but what I'm saying is my persona and how I come across is not like this bougie. It's just about my looks. Listen, I will come on here with a wrinkled ass shirt. Listen, that's what I'm trying to say. Like I'm not. I spend on hair and not nails, right? So everybody has their thing. I know a lot of people get on me about my nails. People in my real life, they be like, why do you spend so much money on your nails? Why is your nails always done? Well, that's the one thing that makes me feel womanly. And so, just like another woman might spend a ton on her hair, I spend a lot on my nails and my toes because that's what makes me feel more so like a woman or happy as a woman, right? Hey, Jazzy Love. Objective Wear says looks are the first thing we see. Honestly, women look good in all shapes and sizes. And to be honest, again, it's a turn off when women do too much as well. Thank you, Objective Wear. Now, you may feel like it's a turn off in the sense of, all right, this is not a woman that I plan on spending the rest of my life with. I don't see her as somebody for longevity, but a man will sleep with a woman like that. So now that gives those type of women a false impression that they could be made up to the god, beat to the gods, and they could just get any man. In all reality, you only got a piece of man because he doesn't value you as a woman. You're only a trophy. You know what I'm saying? You're aesthetically pleasing, but you're not you don't have no soul connection to this man. Triple OG Frankie B says most ladies today are going too far. It's more with the age and mindset for me. I love who love me. Thank you. I love real men's responses. Hair and nails are a good thing. Right. Like I said, I could do more with as far as my hair, even my face. Like I'm getting older. I'm not gonna front. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. So it's times I feel like my natural bare face is not popping for the day. I look dry. So there's days I'm like, nah, I need to put on some makeup, a little liner, some lip gloss, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is, I don't do it in excess to where it's perfectly perfect. I'm just doing it with a little something just to hold me. You said, let's have a real conversation. Women's worst enemy is her vanity. It's the equivalent to a man's ego. Yeah, let's have a real conversation, Objective Weird, because a woman's vanity is directly correlated to how men view her. Let's be honest here. Let's really lay it on the table. Down Vegas says, yes, we definitely care how a woman presents herself. We have individual standards, though. Me personally, I don't care for makeup, nails, weaves, etc. Other men like their women to look clownish, like clownish. Okay, fair enough. All right, I'm listening. I'm taking all of this in. Uncle Dom, to all my queens, your Uncle Dom knows this enemy would love to see you and I separated. Self esteem is how the black woman keeps her self worth and knows her standards are her representative. Self esteem, confidence, and again has nothing to do with a man and his viewpoints on you. It's you being solid as a woman and saying, you know what, this is how I like to look. You take it or leave it. I like my hair short. I like my hair natural. I like no nails. I like long nails. Whatever it is, you have to stay solid as a woman sometimes and put your foot down, because these men will tell you one thing. I prefer my woman like this, but then they get aroused and turned on by the total opposite of what they're telling you. So I'm listening to y'all fellas, but I also call bullshit. Thank you, Author Empress. You said, Yvette, nice shape, love who loves me, no preference. You see beauty in all women. Cool. Thanks, guys. Exactly. No preference. They lying. Yo, I'm sorry to say, fellas, men respect women with confidence, honor, and class. And like I said, confidence is one of the most important things. Because when you lead with insecurities, men will prey on that. Now, I know a lot of women say men are the most easiest creatures to figure out. They're not that complicated, and they're not. But meanwhile, we still act like we don't understand them. Like, the shit be clear as day. The shit be clear as day. Look, we think that we could be transparent with certain things with men, and we can't. One thing you cannot do is reveal your insecurities, especially too soon, ladies. hmm Because they will use it against you, and they don't even realize that they're using it against you. Period. They don't even realize it. Ricardo D, thank you. We say one thing and fuck another. I want my woman with natural hair. Ooh, blonde hair, big boobs, fake ass. The fuck? Okay, so my thing is this. I am not against surgeries. I'm not against plastic surgery as long as it was well thought out, as long as it's for you and not specifically to attract a man or a particular man's attention. Because that's how you're going to hurt your feelings every time. Do it because you got a dress you want to wear for your birthday and you trying to look lit. That's the only thing I want to hear. Again, when you're talking about adding silicone and fake things, that shit is just stupid. And we don't even at this point in 2021, we shouldn't even have to be addressing that. That's just common sense. Now, fat transfers, I'm actually not against it because it's your body that they are rearranging. Your own fat and all of that, they're rearranging. So that's on you. But K.Michelle did the backyard basement shit and went and got injections from some illegal place. Women for the wrong attention from wrong men. Us men do like women whose body is shaped up, but a man can see right through the illusion. I think women have been taught about the stereotypical man. Okay. But see, you speaking as a man from a certain viewpoint, at a certain age in your life, you've been married, you have children. Let's think in terms of the younger men that feel like they don't need to settle down. So even men in their 40s be horrible. So I can't even say a specific age group. It's just a certain mindset. So what I've came to the conclusion is, and I feel like I've encountered these type of men in my life, that they are aesthetic. And because I am not aesthetically pleasing at times, this is my opinion. This is not me being what do you call it, insecure or anything. This is just real shit. Because I'm regular degular a lot of the times. Um, I feel like I'm mad that I put up with that type of shit from niggas with receding hairlines, titties, crusty toes, and all type of shit. I feel like we as women have to be just as honest with men as they are with us. Because I've heard things about my physical, about, in regards to how men felt about me and my teeth, or my bags under my eyes, or my hair is natural and they don't like natural hair, or you wear weave and we don't like weaves, or your nails are too long, we don't like long nails. But sir, let's get to you, shall we? Because I could write a laundry list about what niggas got wrong with them, okay? I could write a laundry list. Let's start with the hair, because a lot of y'all niggas lose your hair in your 20s, okay? You wear do-rags, fitted caps, in the house, anywhere you can, and we gotta deal with that shit, right? We try to ignore it. Oh, my baby cute. He cute just the way he is. No, he's not. Next, we deal with out of shape bodies. Out of shape bodies does not always mean you are big. Out of shape, you could be slim and out of shape. There's plenty of slim ass niggas with a pot belly walking around talking about my lady gotta look like this. Nigga, did you see yourself in the mirror? Did you see yourself in the mirror before you start imposing your specifications on me? I just want to know. Don LaVega says, yes, men will have a type and cheat with the complete opposite, but that opposite will most likely be a brief sexual thing. Thank you for being honest. I need a sip to that. I told y'all my story. My children's father, when we was together, he met me with my natural hair, but then I started wearing weaves going into the situation. And yo, you need to go natural. Do the big chop. Makeup. Oh, your lashes. Oh, you left your lashes over here. Everything was a problem with my additives. Look through the nigga's phone years later. The very opposite of what the fuck he was telling me to be is what he was trying to fucking get with on Instagram. The very opposite. Everything he said he didn't like is exactly who he was attracted to. What's up, Jerron Miller? So with that being said, thank you, Ricardo Z. Ladies, and this is why I tell y'all ladies that's in relationships, y'all in marriages, y'all got a baby father you've been with, whatever the case may be, don't let that nigga tell you what he likes and you just go along with it. You better tell him what the fuck you like too. Oh, yeah, yeah. You like natural hair? Yeah, well, I like hair, period. Make it happen. Thank you, Northern Bell. But we too lenient. We deal with the bullshit. Here we go, Y2K. Yeah, but the problem is those surgeries are not foolproof. Even if it's your own fat or something, people can die from malpractice. So I think only surgery if necessary or reconstructive surgery, etc. Okay, fair enough. I'm not mad at, listen, everybody's entitled to their opinions. I'm saying I would prefer a woman to get that rather than what the K.Michelle's did and Olivia Cruz's did. I don't think some of y'all was in the chat before, but everything was a little messed up with my live earlier, but I want to show y'all one more time for the one time. I want to show y'all Olivia's butt because this young lady was trying to, here we go. They need to get plastic surgery to feel beautiful for whatever reason. Fast forward. Here we go. This is what it looked like. I'm gonna pull it all the way up for you. This is Olivia's ass on the surgery table after it exploded. That's what it actually looked like. Like all of this is like silicone and like that just looks so scary. Okay, now so again, I want to show y'all how she looks. That was just her body, right? Okay. Okay. I'm going to show you her face and how beautiful she is and how she fucked herself up just to have a big ass. Okay? Just to have a big ass. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can I get a good picture of her? Alright, maybe. Can y'all see? Beautiful girl. That's the back of her with Iyanla. That's how her ass looks in the skirt. So you see, y'all fellas will see her on the street like, oh, catcalling. Ooh, 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 ooh. Until she pulls that skirt down. And you see what she went through just to get your attention. That's what she did to get that catcall. Mm-hmm. And then when you take her down, And you see that? Are you still gonna catcall her? Are you still gonna want her? Northern Bell, are they still gonna want her after that? When you do that, you push a bruh ego, but he want his lady on 100. I'm sure. Small, let it be looking brothers, slim with a big belly. But they be the main ones. The main ones. I'm the opposite of the men in that list. I'm not saying I'm better, but okay, but you're still a young man. But again, it's not about age. It's about how you was raised, your mindset, the type of men you're around. I'm talking about friends wise. If you have a bunch of dickhead ass friends, you're gonna end up being a part of the fucking hoopla. Ricardo D, like I said, we do that. We want that candy on the arm, but we attracted to the opposite. Most guys want the lady, other guys want. Thank you for that. Thank you, Author Empress. Whatever happened to the gym, Triple Frankie, because the gym takes too long. And the gym is not going to always give you that hourglass shape. Everybody is not built the same. So you go to the gym as much as you want. You will be toned. You will be in shape. But are you going to have that boom, that small waist ass popping? If you eat and be careful, ham hock ass. Y'all are horrible. Yes, thank goodness she's alive to tell the story. Um, yeah, her ass was rotting. She said it smelled like dead rats. Shouts out to Anivia and K.Michelle for being honest about their story, because there's some women who are suffering in silence and nobody knows. So now for the young girls coming up, they think they're glorifying this, but they don't know the bad side to it. So again, shouts out to the women who are honest about what they went through, so that's a lesson to the next women. And that's what K.Michelle was trying to convey in this live, her response. She basically was like, I'm trying to help women. We coming out with some type of documentary or reality show where she's telling her story so she can help women. You said, well, that infected culo is going to mess the rest of her up. Right, it's spreading throughout her body. She's on medication constantly. When we peel back the layers, it's deeper than the surface. Same thing with men. We dress up the outside and forget the inside. I get it. It's easier fixing the outside. Thank you. This is all I want. I want to create this dialogue so that both men and women can understand both sides. Because this is not a one-sided thing. You said, nah, fake asses or fake boobs have never been attractive to me. They just don't look right. Well, maybe you don't feel like you need arm candy. Sophia Carter, one must be content with self and open to each other as individuals. Facts. We fall for the trap too, thinking women want muscles, cars, clothes, material things, and we go out and get it, but we still act like asses. Most heterosexual men, I'm sorry, is not. You know who to be the most in shape? The guys in the LGBT community. They be the ones at the gym. Straight men, they get money and they got a car. Automatic beer belly comes with that. Cause when you eating good, when you getting that money, you're gonna be eating good and putting on weight. A lot of black men are not in shape. A lot of black men are losing their hair. They're getting gray fast. I can tell you so many different things, and I'm not trying to offend y'all black kings on here because I love y'all. But what I'm saying is, it's not fair that that's placed so much pressure is placed on women, but we don't place the same pressure on men, and we need to. Maggot buns. Oh my god. Jazzy Love, a man should be attracted to a woman who have God within her. Intelligent, hard worker, she carries herself well, great personality, a good sense of humor. But in reality, that's not always the case. It's unfortunate, Jazzy Love. Now don't get me wrong. There are men that are attracted to those good things. Excuse me. But that doesn't mean they're not also attracted to physical things either. So that puts pressure on a lot of women to do the most. Lauren Hill, don't be a hard rock when you really are a gem. Baby girl, respect is just the minimum. Thank you, Uncle Tom. LOL, I just think a natural woman is better arm candy. Okay. All right. But I have a question for you, Y2 Kenyon. And you don't have to answer this in the chat. You can inbox me. Just because you wouldn't want to wife a woman who has a fake body, would you sleep with a woman with a fake body? That's the question I want to know. Thank you, Kathy B. Hey, godson. What you saying? Didn't B Simone just tell y'all about these expectations y'all women be having while expecting men to have none from you? Thank you. That was a great segue. We here today. We here today. That was a good segue. What's wrong, guys? You don't like big guys with big bellies? Oh, I like the big guys, but I don't have a particular preference in regards to a body type. I mean, no, let me stop lying. I would prefer my man to be taller than me. That's my preference. Would I accept a man who is short? Yes. If a lot of other stuff lines up, yes. It's not something because some people have preferences and they totally would be like, look, I'm definitely not dealing with somebody like this. I'm not like that. I'm willing to bend if there's other things that are gonna wipe that slate. You know what I mean? You said, but it's the plastic surgery industry fault. They knew their target audience were naive about medicine and the potential harms, and they told them it was a minimum risk. Yep, but they trying to get money. What? You know they want money. Come on, Wasugan, you know better than that. It's all a money grab. It is no coincidence that a lot of these online clothing stores for women, the Fashion Novas, the Pretty Little Things, and Sheins, and whatever else, the clothes that they make, majority of them are crop tops. People be getting on Tasha K. I'm gonna show y'all a picture Tasha K put up the other day, and a lot of her subscribers was dogging her out. I'm gonna show y'all. We getting there. I hope it's still up. And it's the confidence for me. I mean, yes, it wasn't the greatest outfit for her, but it's about confidence. Can I blow this picture up? All right, that's Tasha K. You see the body. She got a little crop top going, but she also got the little fupa. Now, this is how my body look. Some days not so bloated, but in a sense, that's how my stomach is as well, right? And I still wear shit like that too, because you know what? I had 3 kids. I didn't have no work done to my body. Sometimes you gotta revel in who you are. Yes, she didn't have her whole belly out, but it wasn't pleasing because it's not a flat surface underneath that tight outfit. You say, I also think a natural woman feels better, looks better, smells better, thinks better, knows better, just better. I'm winning. That's how I feel with a naturally beautiful woman. Oh, go why too? Okay, fair enough. Not all women gonna have the looks, but the standard should be the same for both types of women. But that's not always the case, right? See, Mommy Mac, what's going on? So let me segue into B Simone because I wasn't gonna talk about this because as y'all can see, I've been straying away from entertainment news and topics. Yes, Tasha K is natural from head to toe, child. I ain't mad at her. I just said the people was laughing at her. I wasn't laughing at her because I would never body shame a woman that's I'm in the same boat with her. That's where K.Michelle went wrong and why she's suffering right now. Again, I can sympathize and empathize with her, but then I could also say, sis, you called this on yourself because you have dogged out other women that have gotten surgeries as well. Now look at you. Now look at you. Every guy don't work out like your Uncle Dom and will prefer to marry for a mind and soul than an exterior evaluation like the woman is car or something. Right? I get it. Thank you, Uncle Dom. Good evening, Nisha. Hope everything is well. Tasha K is beautiful. You know who she look like? She like the brown skin Sanaa Lathan. Very beautiful. But I'm just telling y'all in the comments they was roasting her. So all right, so back to what I was saying about B Simone. I'm gonna play y'all for those of y'all that didn't see what she said and why she was trending the other day. So she just went public with some guy that she's dating. She put up one picture of them at a red carpet event. One. All of a sudden, and nobody asked for her opinion. She came out with this whole rant, and this was on Valentine's Day actually. Let me see if I can find it. Valentine's Day. That was a minute ago. Hold on, y'all. I feel good. I feel good all over. I'm a little tipsy too. All right, let's just do this. Mind you, B. Simone is supposed to be a comedian, but her ass, B. Simone, whatever. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Okay, here we go. Oh, Derek Jackson said something. All right, let's. If I met a woman who I know had fake boobs, a fake ass, too much fake hair, too much makeup, the low self-esteem would be a turn off. Couldn't take her seriously. All right. Gives advice to women looking for the perfect man. Good morning. Just made a new post on Instagram for my pictures in Tulum. I look so fine. But read the caption, you guys. If you are not walking in your purpose, if you are not putting your mission and your purpose first, you are always going to feel empty. Focus on your purpose. You're always going to walk around mad, upset, feeling. This ain't it. You're always going to have a void. Okay. The animals out here. Be sure to like. But hold on, where's the content? They put the wrong video. Okay, we gotta look for a different one. Sorry, y'all. That was mad ghetto. Alright, here we go. But here's the little challenge. We got all these things we want in a man. A list of things. He gotta be tall, he gotta be dark, he gotta be handsome, he gotta have pretty teeth, he gotta be a family man, he gotta be financially stable, he gotta be rich, he gotta be successful, he gotta be all these things. And we ain't even have the things on that list. He gotta be a family man. You talk to your mama in 6 months, but you want him to be a family man. He gotta be financially stable. Your account is in the negative, ma'am. Overdraft fees. He gotta have a job. You need to go fill out some applications because you're still unemployed. He gotta have pretty teeth. You ain't seen a dentist in 6 years. He gotta have a six-pack and be in shape. You can't even walk up a flight of stairs without upping and puffing. Get your life together. This whole list that he gotta be. You ain't even have the things on that list. So this is what I challenge you to do. So we can manifest love all 2021. Make that list of that perfect dream man that you got in your mind. Then, what I did, make a list of the type of woman he would need right by his side. You want him to be in shape? You need to get to the gym. Equally yoked. You want him to be financially stable? Well, you need to start saving because you can't keep a dime to your name. Huh? You want him to be a family man? Call your mama. You become a family woman. Heal your traumas before you put on him. You want him to be patient. Patience is thin. You want him to be understanding. You're the least understanding person in your circle of friends, but he gotta be understanding. Fix you. Fix you. Whatever you want, become that. He gotta be in shape. You eat chips every day. You heal. Let's become. Okay, so I'm over it. As the YouTubers, it's this group of YouTubers that call these type of women pick-mishas. That's what she's being, is a pick-misha. Because at the end of the day, yes, Maddie and 22, welcome. You just put a picture up a couple days before Valentine's Day of you and a gentleman that's nondescript. He came out of nowhere. You've been chasing the baby down for years, making yourself look dumb. Even if it's a joke, in the eyes of the fans, you look like a pick-me chick. And you knew the baby had a baby mother. You knew he had a girlfriend. You didn't care about that. When he gets with the Spanish chick, the yellow bone is what he want chick, you bow down to her. You said, oh, all hail Queen Danny Lay. You got it. You're more beautiful than me. Because Hispanic women are more beautiful than black women. She made a whole speech about this bitch Danny Lay. No, I get it, objectively. You good. Thank you, Nisha. A whole speech basically saying how Latina women come out the womb sexy and they got better hair. And if you notice, after Danny Lay and the baby went public, uh this chick B Simone starts wearing her real hair, her natural hair. And it was nice. Her hair is beautiful. But it's like you'll bow down to the Hispanic or Latina chick, but you're not gonna bow down to his black baby mother who he went back to. Okay? He went back to her through all of this. So y'all all looking dumb and dusty and like pygmishas. But okay. Yes, I found it. Thank you. Jazzy says men talk they don't want all that fake stuff, but some go after the transgender or drag queen when they have everything fake. Not all men, only some. Save for the people in the back. Yes, object aware. So now you said first of all, if you're really giving advice, why all the nasty approach? And that's what a lot of people were saying. Like you're not saying it with empathy or sympathy. It's like you're purposely trying to attack somebody. Like who are you mad at? Who was that directed to? What you mad at? This chick B Simone, and she from Dallas, Texas, y'all. Dallas, y'all gotta take this L. Um, I'm trying to see her birthday. April 5th, 1990. It had to be. She couldn't have been born in the 80s with that attitude. Northern Belle, 1990. So she's 33. She's gonna be 33 this year, this April. I don't know what it's like to sleep with plastic, but he's with fake ass. But I touched one before, it did not make one jiggle. You touched one before? Wait, Jerome. What would you do with touching fake asses? I'm joking. You are an adult. Although I hate B Simone, she's right. She's 100% right. But of course, they want to dismiss the message and kill the messenger. At least she's finally getting it. I don't even know where to start with this. That's why I wasn't talking about it before. But let's put something on the table, okay? We lost a divine love for ourselves and each other. We have to get back to loving each other, especially ourselves. We have it. It's just been stripped away, right? She's about to be 33. Thank you. She's synthetic. Who wants to take advice from someone in attack mode? Like that, you see, Mad Ant, no offense, but you give off feminine energy. No offense to you, because I don't know who you are. You could be a female. I don't know who you are. But a lot of shit you say is like on some female shit. Like, she's a pygmisha. Period. Let me tell you why she's a pygmisha. Because when her and this new guy break up, what are you going to say then? Y'all was so equally yoked. The way she was speaking was as if this man asked her to marry her. The way she's speaking is like she got the ring, the house, the car, white picket fence. Sis, you went on one date on the red carpet. Shh. And even if you was in a relationship that was long standing, you still don't need to be talking to women like that. How dare you? Let's give it a prime example. Let's say it was Alicia Keys or somebody that like Beyonce that's been married for a while, and she came with that same video. Are you gonna take it from them? The same because they're married. I'm gonna say the same shit I said about B Simone. Calm your ass down. Did you get cheated on? Like you can't come at people like that when your relationship ain't perfect. I don't care if you got the best relationship, the best man on earth, in your opinion. You don't use that as vitriol to other women. You just don't. Because every dog has their day. And the expectations do go both ways down, La Vega. They do. I'm not, and that, it should not be one sided, just a woman trying to impress a man. Or a man trying. It's both parties. Thank you, the Sage. You carry yourself very well and look good on your videos. God is mess fees. I'm attracted to that. Oh, No, thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Fuji NC, what's up? What's going on? What you about to throw up for? B Simone is feeling the effects of the danger zone. LOL. She's trying not to hit that wall. What does that mean, the danger zone? B Simone is like a comedian. She was on the show Wild and Out. She's a social media influencer. She has a couple of businesses. So she basically, she started as a social media personality. And then she was on Wild and Out, which is a nationally syndicated show. Wild and Out is over now, but that's where she really made the biggest name for herself. Ricardo D. Wild and Out is Nick Cannon's show that's on VH1. Yes, that Pygmisha spirit is strong in B Simone. Child. Equally yoked. Equally yoked. Girl, everybody's not going to be equally yoked. And this is the shit that I'm talking about. Who made that up? And she got a couple of women coming out saying that she stole the ideas from them. What the fuck is equally yoked? Please tell me. Anybody in the chat that's been married, tell me what equally yoked means. Because I don't feel you ever gonna be equally yoked with anybody. She got to love herself. Facts. Is it a fair assessment to say that we have to wait till we're equally yoked to be in a relationship? Especially women who are mothers, women who sometimes become housewives. Do you have to always be equally yoked for a relationship to work? Black women are the best looking women, period. Thank you. People wasn't calling her a pick me back then when they were supposed to. They only calling B Simone a pick me because a lot of women disagree, and she's saying a lot of Kevin Samuels talking points. I have not never watched Kevin Samuels, and I might not never. I'm not interested because, like I said, you cannot take everybody's advice for you know what I mean, tooth and nail. You gotta pick the meat, spit out the bones. No one will get all the way in with this conversation, guys. Good job on showing the strength to go past the comfort zone. People pay for this kind of stuff, so now future talking, we got it. Thank you, I appreciate it. The controversy is she took the content from a YouTuber. Two YouTubers, two. Not one, two came. I think two or three came out. Milka Downer. You said, I don't really care for B Simone, but what about the message was wrong? Um, what she said made sense in a way because I'm gonna give y'all a little tidbit. I tried to do a love spell. Tried to light my red candle for the love of my life last year, and it didn't light. But besides that, when you do any type of spell work, candle spell work, you make a petition. So you write down on a piece of paper, thank you, universe, for blessing me with X, Y, and Z. And if you're doing a love spell, you're going to want to make a list of all the qualities that you want in a person and don't leave nothing out. So as I'm writing my list, like she talked about a list, I'm looking at all the things that I expect in a man. And then if you're a sensible person, you're going to look at that list and analyze it and say, do I fit that same ideal of what I'm looking for? So this is not a new concept that she came out with. This is a woman or an individual with common sense is all going to come to that conclusion that if I am expecting something, then I need to be those things. I may not be all of those things, but at least in my mind, I know, okay, I want somebody with this, then I need to work on that myself. You may not perfect whatever that is, but are you living in 2023 already? LOL. Before us, she will be 31, not 31 this year. Okay, whatever. Oh, you're right. I'm bugging. I said 1990. I can't count. Told you I wasn't good at algebra. I was close. She's not funny to me. She's not funny, but then she got a co-sign by Will Smith. So that kind of made her feel like she's the shit. She definitely got a co-sign. So the Smiths fuck with her. What just happened? Oh, thank you, Frankie B. You did not have to do that. But I appreciate you so much. Northern Bell. Y'all laughing at me. It might not work out with that guy, but she's finally getting it. Even if her delivery was softer, women would still call her a pick-me because of the message. There's a lot of pick-me's going on YouTube, but that message was just, the way she conveyed it was angrily, like, y'all, basically she should have just said, y'all dusty bitches can't get no man because you ain't me. That's how it sounded. Like, girl. Thank you, Northern Bell. So equally yoked is from the Bible. So she was quoting some Bible shit. And it really has to do with marriage. Girl, you didn't even get a proposal. Is this guy even your boyfriend yet? Listen, nowadays on social media, you can't come with no half-ass shit. Why y'all think I tell my story? Because one day my channel might be at 100K, right? And then I'm talking shit like I'm the shit. And then somebody's gonna look up something about me and say, oh, really, bitch? But what about what you said on April 19th, 1996? Like, I try to be transparent because nobody's gonna tell my truth the way I'm gonna tell my truth. And thank you, Nisha. And I'm not trying to sit here and put foots in my mouth. Like, yeah, everybody has those moments where they say hypocritical things, or you may think one way at this age and then evolve into something else. But come on now, sis. Like-minded is my definition. Right, like-minded, but equally yoked. I don't feel you ever gonna be equally yoked with people. Sorry. Best looking fat. I just don't see it. The best relationships is where you have something that the other person doesn't have. Right? Like, you might have a man or a partner that could cook, but you as a woman can't. Is that equally yoked? Listen, I'm trying to figure it out because I've never been married and I'm not a Christian anymore. What does that mean? You might be in a relationship where your husband makes less than you, but he got everything else going. He got a good job. He in the union. His penis is humongous, and he takes care of me. He's nice to me. I don't know. What does equally yoked mean? I'm really trying to figure it out. So I'm waiting for your responses on that. You said equal. Thank you, Empress. Equally yoked really means balancing your two sides first, then finding someone who is also equally yoked with themselves. The church done confused our people. Right, exactly. I can honestly say I never got into B Simone. Me neither. I don't take to her spirit. I just don't. The verse is 2 Corinthians 6:14. It's in the Bible about equal yoke concept. All right, thank you. I don't have a Bible handy, so I was trying to see if one of y'all would let me know. I heard about this Level It Up YouTuber Michaela Pink arrested. Really? I gotta look into that. Yoke comes from the word yogi. And what do yogi do? They practice balance within. Again, the church done twisted our people up. Thank you for that. What she said was real, whether people like it or not. I think it was the manifestation part that threw people off. But that was her trying to promote her book. No, Donna Vega, it wasn't a manifestation. Because manifestation is a lovely, beautiful word. It was her. Do I have to show again how she was saying it? Because it didn't sound too nice. It didn't sound nice at all. Okay? So do I have to play it again for the people in the back? Because you're not. That's not it. Your purpose. How she said it was just wrong. It was just wrong. It was wrong on so many levels. You don't. When you have compassion for women, you speak in a different type of way. YouTube, I am your host. Me, a couple of different reasons. All right, I can't find the video now. God damn it. Okay, let's see what Jessie Wu said. She said she's triggered.
Okay, we're the backbone, we're the table, we're the neck, we're the shoulders. Okay, like that we want to date about 95% of the time. And we're not doing that to get a man. We're doing that because that is in our nature. It is in a Black woman's nature to be the best woman she can be, to be the strongest woman she could be. Like, these are things that when God created Black women, it just was built in our nature to be the best of the best. To be
Okay, you see how Jessie Woo is talking? If B Simone came with that type of spirit, people would have took from it. She was, sis, you don't even, you need to stop eating chips. You heal. Like, you're not a therapist. You're not Iyanla. Girl, you was born in 1990. Have a seat. Man, it's like telling women to submit when most don't like the idea of submission. The message won't go over well with most Black women. They will call her a pick-me because she's benefiting a man or be good to that man. Hey, Superstar Bella. I really don't know who B Simone is, but she's basically saying Black women should not have any standards because she damn sure wasn't talking to white women. Exactly. If you seek a goddess, then have heaven prepared for her ascension. If not, then choose a demigod and be thankful. Say that for the people in the back. And yes, shouts out to Objective Wear. Hold on. Can y'all see? For my, I'm fat. The Goddess Masterpiece, a BBO. I need a couple of these, but it's okay. I appreciate the gift. This is a lovely gift from Objective Wear. Make sure y'all check him out. He got some other dope things. Femininity is key. Okay, OG Bootsy. Okay, you agree. I don't know what I said that you agree on, but I'm with it. Right on. Yo, Goddess, tell us what 2023 like. Are we going back to normal with a room? Are we going away now? LOL. Shut up, I was wrong. First of all, I was close. I was 2 years off. I told y'all I wasn't good in math. Equally yoked may mean the same tax bracket according to modern day women. It's not like you saw me it's not like you saw me doing one of these numbers and I still came up with the wrong answer. I literally just came off the top of my head. So excuse me for being wrong. We're not one equally yoked queen. Wait, we're one, not equal yoked queen. What? People always want Black women to scrape the bottom of the pot for a man. I heard all kind of crazy things growing up, ridiculous things. Thank you. And what Jessie Woo was about to say, I need to listen to her when I get off this. What she was about to say is, it's a lie to say Black women are not equally yoked to men because Black women do the most to elevate. How many Black women are college educated? How many Black women have been single mothers and made a life for themselves without any dusty ass nigga around? Took care of their kids, held down a car, mortgage, side hustles, and still look good on top of that. There's nothing y'all could tell me about Black women not doing the right thing. That's just bullshit. Black psychology called cost and benefit ratio. Mm. Hey, Soul Man. Wait, you said she arrested for money laundering and fraud and all that stuff? Ooh, the YouTuber? Mm. Equally yoked, compatibility, synergy. There's more to it than that. Because you could have all of that and it still don't work. It's not that your spell didn't work, but remember, it's not in your timing, but God's. He might be preparing himself for you, sis, to be the things on your list. Ask Spirit during your next reading. I like that. So you think my king is doing his work, so he's not ready for me yet? All right, I'm gonna wait for you, boo. I'm gonna wait for you. Uh, George Wood says yes, very true. Sex a woman who's manufactured, but marry a natural woman. So you will have sex with a manufactured woman, but you're not gonna marry her. Then why are all these IG bodies of women married, engaged, getting flowers? They getting millions of roses on Valentine's Day. Make it make sense. That's what's making me think guys that like those type of women are gay, and it's a cover up. Bible and Google, just type the verse you want and then the letters KJV. Oh, okay. I don't know about a Google Bible. I need the real thing. Equally yoked. When you make sure you have 2 jumbo eggs or 2 large eggs, don't mix up. Stop. That was the joke of the day. Y'all are funny as shit. Don, she's not promoting nothing. I don't know. She has a new man, so that means she had a Valentine this year finally again. And she sounds very masculine. What man would want to listen to her mouth anyway? All right, so again, her claim to fame was, "I need a boyfriend. Are you my boyfriend?" Begging for a boyfriend, and now you come with this. Hold on, we gotta look for one of her original videos. We gotta start putting people on blast, cause they be sounding stupid as fuck. B Simone, that was her claim to fame. Boyfriend. Hold on. I need a boyfriend. Girl, you don't need a boyfriend. You wanted a boyfriend. Oh, you're my boyfriend. Okay, let's see. Talk to him. This Simone keep calling and calling and calling me. Calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me. Who you mean? Calling me, calling me, calling me. Call me back. Calling me, calling me, calling me. So annoying. I told my last man I was wrong. So he better make me know. But then he blocked me on his phone. Cause I kept doing that be some Okay, so she just was an annoying character that always talked about she need a boyfriend, and then everybody used to make fun of her for that. So you been a pick me, sis. You playing my boy mediocre tutorials, got his light skinned brother from another mother. LOL, he's a good YouTuber. Definitely check him out. Okay, thank you. Women should not have to build a man like we are at the mall. At the damn Build-A-Bear store. Child, you might be too young, Superstar Bella, but it was a movie that I used to like as a child called The Witches of Eastwick. Even though it was 3 white bitches, I used to resonate with that movie from back then. I kind of knew back then, younger self, I'm going to have to build a man one day. We going to have to create a man and share him, because the pickings is slim. Here we go with that I'm the table BS. It's the truth. What's up, favorable child? You gonna say women are not the table? They definitely the table. That's why I don't mess with Eon. Like, I don't like that type attitude. Never did. Mm. When he makes money and can't cook, that means you starve to death in comfortable setting. When you play the evenly yoked format in this particular social structure. I'm about to finish this after that. Yo, that was funny as shit. Uncle Dom, it's a couple of y'all. I would love for y'all to have a comedy stand. You, Black Love 17. A few of y'all is funny as hell. Objective where it says the sermon that the church pushes about being equally yoked is a believer shouldn't be with a non-believer, or a married couple should be on the same page, heading in the right direction. Thank you. See, you know, I knew you knew. But see, I'm just like, okay, you got the mask crown from Objective Wear. That's what's up. He said, I grew up with my dad in the house, and he always told us never be afraid to tell a man how you feel or what you expect, because a man has no problem telling you anything that he feels. Man, I wish I had a father like you. I had to learn the hard way. So here we are talking about it 37 years later. Nothing like a black woman, facts. But shouts out to your father. We need more strong dads like that. Tell your daughters the real. Stop sugarcoating shit. And then your daughter gonna come to you crying that a man broke her heart. Then what you gonna say? Damn it. I knew this day was gonna come. You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna say? You said that's what you think, or the Empress? Why do a lot of black women go to extremes when people tell them stop with the delusional unobtainable standards and have more realistic standards. Mm. Mm. All right, so I have a question for you. What's more realistic standards? Because we put up with a lot of shit. I don't understand what you're saying. We put up with so much shit that we get the short end of the stick. So I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. The problem is the ratio of black men to black women. We outnumber men. LOL, Leslie. You said they probably married and engaged to some fake ass dudes though. Mm, probably. Thanks, favorable child. Patience will pay off, sis. I'm waiting too for the second time. Maybe some people are not meant to share their lives or space with others at certain times in life. But here's my thing about it. If you don't want me at my worst, don't want me at my best. And I understand why men stay away from women. Some men, not all men. Some men, they'll latch on to a woman and use her ass up so he can't use her no more. But my thing is, I get it. Men stay away because they're supposed to be providers and they don't want to be in a situation with a woman and they can't afford her or they can't take her out. They can't buy gifts. They can't buy flowers. I get it. But I also feel like life is not always going to be grand. Life sometimes has ups and downs. So it's like relationships are just hard. It's just really what works for you. Some black men are intimidated by strong black women. That is true. As they should be, though. You said that's your show? Mm. Only a gay man want to hear that. She's trying to be famous, and I wonder if Kevin Samuels has any daughters. Ooh, facts. I don't even listen to that dude. I keep hearing people talking about him, but I'm not interested. Now they call her a pick me after all these years, shaking my head. You should search her reality show on the Zeus Network. LOL. That's where I started to get on that show. Oh, okay. Yeah, because they are in prison because of the 1994 crime bill. A lot of our men are in prison. Yep. Getting that pussy bust open. Anyway, I'm country baby. Our queens are one with kings. Kings know that. You queens are our leaders and teachers first. As we were kids, y'all hold the power. We just trying to protect it, but it's hard now. I love it. Thank you. Um, Comments is going fast. When a woman comes to me about she's the table and she's not joking, I will not take her seriously after then. I don't need a woman who feels she's better than me and everyone else. Mm. I don't know how to respond to that because that's something I would say. I not to say I'm the whole table, but here's the thing. Can I do bad by myself? Or will this man coming into my life add to my life? Because it goes both ways. A man can take from your life, not add from your life. And a woman can take from your life and not add to your life. This is not gender specific. What's up, pretty Nikki? How is women are the table prize, whatever that is? Women are the prize. What do you mean? If y'all men gonna say, listen, y'all fellas, y'all are kings. We need y'all. Y'all are necessary. All of that. But women are the prizes. We gotta be aesthetically pleasing. On top of that, we still gotta work, take care of kids, suck your peen, even though it was hanging in dirty toilet bowls and shit. Um, I'm sorry. I know y'all like, where the fuck did that come from? That was from the conversation earlier. But we gotta go through a lot of shit and it still be on point. My point is don't go to the extremes or think of the worst extremes when we give you advice to get the men you really want. We not saying don't uphold your standards, be realistic. We don't want the worst for you. Moving into my next topic, because now y'all making me segue into something else. I didn't even put this in the title, but I'm going to change it. Let's talk about Neo's bitch ass. Zesty Neo. Now, Neo had a documentary on, I don't remember what cable network, but it came on years ago, right? Neo's first child was a boy, and he was in love with his baby mother. This is his first child, her first child. They was happy. The boy was fairly dark, and Neo's a little lighter skinned, but the mother was on the darker side. Neo's mother said, "That kid ain't yours." He was like, "Nah, ma, you bugging, you bugging." The mother kept pressing it. "Listen, I know this ain't my grandson." Neo finally listened to his mother and got the DNA test. The boy was not his son. So now, fast forward. He gets with Monietta Shaw. Has 2 children with her. Didn't marry her. A boy and a girl. When she got pregnant, I think with the girl first, he basically forced her to get a DNA test. At that time, Monietta, because she was a fool in love, and she was not just a fool in love, she was a fool in love with a millionaire, a celebrity. So he makes her get DNA tests with both of the kids because of what he had previously went through. Although he loved Monietta, she had to suffer for the sins of the previous female. Fast forward. He proposed to Monietta. They never actually got married. They had 2 children. He tells Monietta, "I don't want any more kids. Please tie your tubes. I'm gonna get a vasectomy, but I need you to tie your tubes like ASAP." And she did it. Not only did she tie them, she burnt them motherfuckers. And now he left her and is with another woman on his 5th child. So 2 with Monietta, 3 with his current wife, Crystal, after he made Monietta tie her tubes. But Monietta, I gotta say this, sis, and you're a black woman, so I love you by default. You're a fucking fool for tying your tubes for a nigga that wasn't your husband. So, getting a man's advice about how to keep a man, y'all niggas could keep y'all bullshit ass advice, okay? Ladies, use the advice of your heart, use your intuition, because listening to a nigga will lead you into the abyss. Now, let me see what y'all saying. Because that shit just got me hot. And I'm pissed off that so many women listen to these niggas that don't have no fucking good intentions for them. But then we are the problem if we don't listen to it. Y'all niggas don't be on the up and up. Y'all not on the up and up. Period. Okay, I read these. Oh, using the turmeric soap. Shots out to Jeannie B's. I gotta order my soap. I'm playing games because when these samples run out, I'm gonna be upset with myself. Soul Man says, "You are a real one. Not many people want to build with black men because of past hurt and distress. This leads to many people wanting a man who already has everything together, house, money, etc." See, but my heart then got my heart broken. I should be like that to look for a man like that because every time I don't, I get what I get. Why get with someone when we know we're not at our best, especially when it comes to when we know we're not ready for a relationship? Are we ever gonna be at our best? I have a real question for y'all. Are we ever gonna be at 100% in this life? Any of us? Even when we get into, let's say, all right, I'm not ready now. I gotta do work on myself. Okay, so let's wait till we're 55 and 60. Are we gonna be at our best then? Are we gonna be at our best? All right, we're gonna be at our best and our worst because niggas' bodies is hurting. We can't get it in like we used to. Come on. People was getting closer to retirement age. Are we ever gonna be at our best? That's why I said all that equally yoked shit is bullshit to me. That's my opinion. People supposed to build together. Sometimes things grow apart, but fuck that. At least we tried. At least we tried. Thank you, Soul Man. I appreciate you. MTGVTV, hey sis. Soul Man says, dirty toilet bowls. Fellas, carry that soap around. LOL facts. Fellas, if y'all never was doing this today, we gonna need y'all. When y'all sit on the toilet and have y'all balls and peen swinging, please take a whole bath in the sink after, because we don't want no bacterial infections. Okay, kings? We love y'all. All right. Objectively, yes, y'all are, sis. Women are the cake, the frost, and the cherries on top. Said from a real man, because only fake niggas say, y'all not the table. We the table. Nigga, fuck your table. Your table ain't shit without somebody sitting at it. Now, Matt and 22. No, a lot of black men are not in prison. The men a lot of you women check for and really want are in prison. Y'all don't want old, boring, everyday, hard working man. Oh, I want an old, boring man, hard working man. You lie. I know you lying in my Armand Wiggins voice. I know you lying. A man is supposed to court a woman. Women bear the children that continue your legacy. But they want us to do everything. We supposed to buy the food, go to the supermarket by ourselves, lug the food home, clean the food, cook the food, put the food away, clean up the kitchen, take care of the kids, wash our vaginas, suck his peen, ride his face, whatever. But damn, can we get a fucking break? Can we get a break? I'll do the ride the face part though. I'll always make time for that. Anyway, yes, or the Empress. It was like a documentary that I watched some years ago, and I don't think people know that because he's embarrassed. So he's not gonna keep rehashing that story. But for those who know, that's why Monietta got treated like that, unfortunately, and she accepted it instead of her saying, "What, yo." A hood woman from New York, as soon as the nigga would have said a DNA test, wow, shut up. Child support. Oh, you want a DNA test? Yeah, I'm gonna get your ass a DNA test, and your ass gonna be on child support because I ain't fucking with you. You know you was shooting up my club. Fuck is you talking about? Do you sell any clean beauty products I can buy, or can you let me know what you use? Thanks. What do you mean clean beauty products? Explain what clean means. I love me a nice guy. I don't know what y'all talking about. I never was keen on thugs. It's just that I'm from New York City. All these niggas think they thugs. They don't really be thugs though. So I'm trying to figure out why y'all think all women just want a thugged out nigga. No, we don't. No, we don't. Thank you, Uncle Dom. He said, what the hell? She's silly. She should have told him to get a vasectomy if he doesn't want more kids. But again, she got blinded by the celebrity, the millionaire status, this man with money. I'm trying to stay in his good graces. Y'all don't realize that staying in a man's good graces is being solid and confident with who you are, not going along with everything that he says. That's not love. Love is not allowing somebody to treat you like a doormat. Love is saying, oh no, sweetheart, I'm feeling you. But we not doing that. Honey, I'm the prize. And on that note, I'll see you next lifetime. Okay? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you, Nisha. Goddess, what do you think about the whole women want a future type and not a Russell Wilson? Who wants a who? Who in they right mind want a future? Ciara made a Russell type cool, first of all, for the newer generation of women that's coming up. They saw how Future did her. She was in love with Future. That nigga had no plans. They were supposed to get married, but he ain't really had no plans on marrying her. Russell is everything. Everything that embodies the type of man that we should be looking for. Period. I don't know who told y'all we want a thug. Matter of fact, I got a story for y'all. And now I'm starting to think I know who's trolling me. One of my subscribers on here is an older gentleman from LA. I'm blowing him up. I don't give a fuck because the Amsterdam is talking and I'm tired. I wanted to be transparent as I could with him, but all right. So a few months back, he started emailing me that he was interested in me. So I did give him my number. He's about 49, 50. Not a bad looking guy, but he's from Cali and he's a fucking thug. And if you in the chat, I hope you're listening to this. Because I haven't seen him in the chat since I stopped speaking to him because he started talking all this crip shit. And I'm sitting here saying to myself, sir, you're 49 years old, still throwing up gang signs. I'm a real nigga. I'm a real nigga. I said, oh, but I'm a goddess. So I don't know if a real nigga and a goddess is gonna connect. Cause see, I'm trying to elevate. I don't say I'm a real bitch or I'm a real chick. I'm a goddess. Period. So if you coming at me talking about you a real nigga, what does that even mean at this point? I'm not doing no bids with no man in 2021. Okay? I'm leaving your ass, your dusty ass. Oh, you got yourself locked up? I am leaving you to rot. Okay, and I'm talking about in a relationship. I'm not talking about when I say free the people and free the prisoners. We're not talking about that. We talking about me in a relationship with somebody that goes to jail. It's a dub for you, sir. Been there, done that. So any man that's talking about they a thug in 2021, I'm like this. Phew, I don't see you. I'm good on that. I got kids. I don't need to be going through that. I don't need to be feeling like I gotta watch my back because you got beef in these streets. I don't need that. So no, we don't want thugs at this stage in the game. Black women just don't trust black men. How about that? Let's just be honest. What? Black women don't trust black men? Should we trust black men? Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna get back to that. You should never do anything with your reproductive organs because of what a man says. Where is her family? Yes. Make sure y'all check out that Enchanted Empress Oracle deck. No, we're never going to be at our best, but we must try, especially with our attitudes towards each other as black men and black women. We at least, as you said, got to try. Okay, fair enough. Too many fathers missing from the homes. Yep, because they outside gangbanging still. Emmanuel Briggs, this is why it's important to have a spirit of discernment so that you know if the people around you or situations have good intentions for you. Thank you, Emmanuel. Well, that is an example of equally yoked. Hence, you two are building together. I think you and that girl are saying the same thing in two different ways. Oh boy, why two Kenyan? You've been coming from my head lately. I must have pissed you off. I'm sorry, MTG. You know why? Because that really shed light on me. Like, yo, and you know, men don't always like to bathe like we bathe. Not all men. It's some very clean men, but then there's men that be feeling like they got an external part. So it's, if it don't look dirty, it's no physical dirt. They don't know. Evan Brown says, "You want more kids, goddess? Are you at your best, or are you ready?" I am about to be 38 years old. So, I mean, with a right situation, I would love to have another child, but in all honesty, I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm like, I'm about to hang that up because I, I'm about to be 38. Like, am I trying to have a baby at 40 years old? I mean, I don't think that's, I mean, not saying I'm totally against it if that's what God places on me, but I don't see my life going into that direction, unfortunately, because time is not of the essence. Men can have children with whomever at any age because they can find a younger person. I'm getting older, so it's a nice thought, but it more than likely may not happen. And I have 3 kids, so it is what it is. Never thought about it that way. Bought into the best thing for a while now. We should set certain benchmarks before dating. Example, man who was homeless and took women to soup kitchen on a date. I can't do that. I'm done. You said, nah, there's some nice guys in NYC. Where they at? Cause I don't know. Future good to look at, but most black women with sense ain't trying to be with him. They will take Russell any day of the week. And let's not forget, it was black men clowning Russell, calling him a lame and a simp. And how is he a lame and a simp? He's a good looking guy. He's not totally whack. Like, he's not like ugly or shorter than her. Or men work to do. We can't be the table. Plus, we good. We got to be athlete and 9 inch. Mm. You said no, we don't. Goddess, do you think the women in their 20s want a thugged out guy though? Um, okay, so I'm thinking about me in my 20s, right? The 20s is a very fickle time because you're still developing, so you don't really know what you want. Um, of course, the guys that's if you're from the hood, those type of guys look appealing because again, what are men supposed to be? Protectors and providers. So if you see a guy from the hood and they got a crew and they what? That is the protection part. So a young woman is gonna automatically feel like that's what I want. He's not a punk. But as you get older, you realize that you don't have to be a porch monkey to be a protector. There's guys that may not be thugs, like they not fighters, they not out in the streets, but that doesn't make them any less of a protector and a provider. So yes, young women don't really know themselves, and I would say I've encountered good guys when I was um, a younger woman. The problem is not so much about a good guy; it's about swag. It's about okay, can you keep my interest? You know what I mean? You don't have to be a porch monkey or a gangbanger to hold my interest and to have swag. You understand? Like, let's say, for example, the athletes. I liked athletes when I was in high school. I dated a basketball player, high school basketball player. Um, the athletes wasn't thugs. They was athletes. They was into their books because they had to pass in order to play. You understand? So they wasn't thugs. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's a true statement that all young girls just want a thugged out nigga. That actually turned me off. I had a boyfriend that was a crip when I was in high school too. After the athlete didn't work out because he wanted to sleep with the whole school, then I got with a thug. I was like, fuck these athletes. I'm going to date me a gangbanger. And that got old too. Cause I would be with him all the time, and he would run down on guys for no reason. If he felt like they was blood or crip, what's that you claim? What sky? What color is the sky? And in one instance, he got his ass beat in front of my face, and I was like, oh nah, this ain't cool. You running down. You started the shit, and you got fucked up in front of me. I couldn't look at him the same after that. So sometimes even the most thugged out niggas be the chumps, and you don't even know it. You don't even know. Let me see what y'all saying. I'm gonna have to lower my expectations when it comes to my next relationship. Not settling, but accepting her for her. Realizing that I need work too. Mm. Don't. I wouldn't say lower your expectations. That's not good. But be realistic. Wording is key. Don't lower your expectations. Just be a little more like flexible. That's the word. I've had to tell several men that I will not pay for any woman's past indiscretions, not even his mother's. Ooh. Superstar Bella, your father taught you well. I be liking the shit that you be saying. I'm speaking what I've seen happen to guys around me. Okay, I get it. Clean products, like what is good for our skin? What type of face wash and moisturizer do you use, Goddess? Well, right now I'm using Jeannie B's. She's in the chat. One of the mods, if you could drop Jeannie B's info, she makes turmeric soap. She makes a lot of natural soaps, different flavors. You gotta check her out. But the turmeric is my favorite, one of my favorites. I like Cotton Clean. I like the eucalyptus and peppermint. I wouldn't use the eucalyptus on my face because it might be a little sting to it, but the turmeric is good. And then I use today because I ran out of shea butter. I usually use shea butter on my body for the winter, but I ran out, so I use olive oil, cooking oil. That's why I'm so greasy. Listen, rule of thumb: if you could eat it, it could go on your body. Okay. People act like Russell is a simp. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous that he stepped up to the plate and Future's still out here having kids. Make it make sense. Russell Wilson is the football player that's married to Ciara, Y2K. Do I have to pull up a picture? Because Y2K, you so busy at your post, you don't be knowing the tea. Russell Wilson. Let's see. Images. Here we go. That's Russell. Nice, good, wholesome guy. Used to be married to a white woman. That's another reason why Ciara is the winner. She got him from the Beckys. Let's give a round of applause for Ciara. Russell cool because he got bread. Let's be honest. Women know him because of Ciara. Okay, he was with a white woman, but Ciara for the win. When a woman wants to bring their worst to a man and think that's acceptable because the man wanted to hit or got to hit thinking he wants you for a genuine relationship, that's a serious problem. What do you mean? If he just wanted to hit and he duped her into the pussy, into getting the pussy, then yeah, bring him all the smoke, sis. Fuck out of here. What are you talking about? Kathy B. Black women are best creation, my opinion. Right. I wanted to move into another topic. We could still talk about this back and forth. Shouts out to any new viewers. Please hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the drop down menu, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm going live. Thank y'all so much, all my mods. Y'all the best. Yes, this is Genie Bees for the soap. Genie Bees for the soap. The soap is doing wonders for my skin. Well, guys, I don't want to brag or nothing, but I got eczema and I ain't got no outbreaks using Genie Bees. All right, so I'm gonna just leave that there. Superstar Bella. Russell Wilson grew up in a two-parent home where both of his parents were professionals. Russell's dad was a lawyer and his mom is a nurse. People were so confused. So what does that mean? He grew up in a two-parent home? So do you think that that had an impact on his life? Because everybody from two-parent homes don't come out like that. Some people still be fucked up. I don't care about street cred. I care about money, investments, etc. You know the ish that matters in the real world. Exactly. But far more black women look over hood dudes than black men looking over good women. Right. That's what I'm saying. I think y'all got it wrong. Aaliyah, you attract the hood. What would Kevin Samuels say? I don't know. I attract the hood, but I've attracted good men too. Let's not just say it like that, all right? Superstar Bella. Mm. That's when, and again, I would have conversations with him. You know, he wanted me to come to Cali to see him. I was thinking about it. But then when he started with the Crip shit, I was like, wait, what? Listen, I never dated nobody from the West Coast. And we wasn't dating because I never met him. It was like, just having conversations. And when he started talking all the gang shit, I was like, yes, right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'll be damned if I want a thug from another city. Because that's going to be worse, sis. That's going to be worse. This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't want the thugs in my city, let alone a city I'm not used to. Don Vega says Crippin' at 49 is standard in California. But Don Vega, come on, I'm 38. I'm open-minded to dating an older guy, but an older guy that has something. Choose your wording. Choose your wording. That's not gang banging at 49. God damn it, I said it. Fuck it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Delivery is everything. Exactly. I don't know how else to say it. I don't want an older man at this stage in the game that's still cripping. I'm sorry. If you on your militant shit and you walking around like GMJ, or you on some Khalid Muhammad shit, oh yeah, fatty. Oh yeah. I like that. But not no blood and crip shit. Come on now. I Goddess, you are human. You shouldn't attempt to talk to animals that come in the form of thugs. Thug only to protect your mother, sisters, and queens. Okay. So I guess you can say you and that guy are not equal. Yo, LOL. No. Yes, you are. You been coming for me on the inbox side because of what I said about reparations. But I just want to retract that. What I was trying to say is we need to sit down with the youth and give them lessons on what to do with their reparations. I get it if y'all don't care, but I want us to be better. And I'm gonna leave it there. We're not gonna go back there because that was a hard live. Y'all was coming at me. Y'all was not feeling what I was saying that day. Let's build each other instead of bashing. Let's help each other, people. Exactly. Send all these black men and black women with relationship problems that don't get it to Kevin Samuels and let him straighten them out. A lot of our people just don't get it when it comes to wanting relationships and marriage. You really promoting Kevin Samuels. You gonna make me have to check him out. Fact. Russell is not from the hood. That's why black men are always talking about lame and simp. Nobody wants y'all hood niggas. I just want y'all to know that. Y'all only want it by default because y'all right there like a piece of furniture ain't going nowhere. Nobody wants no dusty porch monkeys. Sorry. I need y'all to understand that. Me as a 37-year-old woman today, when I see the porch monkeys, if I'm out and about and I pass certain stores, liquor stores, whatever, and you see the niggas with their fucking folding chair sitting outside of the store, it's like, bleh, bleh. That shit ain't attractive. And then these be the niggas that be trying to hound somebody like, sir, you smell like bodega. Get out my face. Ugh. Northern Belle. But they swear because I'm from the hood, I want a hood dude. No, I don't. I'm on my pretty woman shit. I want a Richard Gere to take me out of this shit. Drive me away. Future is really sad. He has too many kids in too many homes, too many different homes. It's impossible for him to give all of them the proper guidance that father should. It's sad. And then you got niggas that really be defending Future. Like, all of y'all dirty dick niggas need to go jump off a bridge. Seriously. I'm serious. All the Empress he got asked me. And I was like, well, I ain't gonna lie, that was the end of our relationship. Um, I just kind of just stopped talking to him. Like, Russell Wilson is a pretty cool guy. He finally came around to me. I think he's doing the right thing, and I hated him most of this time until 2021. I thought about it, and I think Russell's good for Sierra. Okay, I don't know why that's of any concern to you, because you ain't never gonna have Sierra. No offense, Mad Ant, but let's face it, women are too picky. Y'all change like the seasons, and we gotta change with y'all. And y'all don't. Black Love 17. Step away from the brownie. Sidebar, while we got y'all here, make sure y'all check out Highly Addictive Eats. I got a new flavor, Tropical Green Peach. I don't know where this flavor came from. I was experimenting, but they lit. And then give me some suggestions, guys. For those of you who are gummy connoisseurs, what flavor should I do next? Because I'm trying to experiment with some new flavors. I'm tired of the regular degular schmegular, the cherries, blueberries, the lime. I'm trying to shake it up, you know? I think if a woman is willing to work on herself with you and believes in continuous development, then she is a keeper. Applies to both genders. Introspection is important. Facts. Thank you, Author Empress. He says, so basically, goddess in high school, you dated or chose men based on his status. You dated for status, not the person's character, a mistake most women make. First of all, how can I have dated for status when these niggas was teenagers and have no fucking job, no career, no house, no nothing? But I'm dating for status. I'm gonna need you to sit back and relax. Okay? I was in high school. Yes, my point is I didn't date the same genre of men. I had an athlete, I had a couple of thugs, I had a couple of regular schmegglers. You know what I'm saying? Like it was about the swag to me. It was about how that person approached me, how they made me feel, how they treated me. It was not about status. Okay? And we talking about high school with people that not even fully, their brain ain't fully developed. Like, come on now. You said they saying Ciara would have never been interested in Russell if she were in her 20s and didn't really have children. People are ridiculous. But who cares? Why is people trying to analyze that shit? Who the fuck cares? That makes no sense. She listen, she dated Bow Wow, who's a fucking jerk. We're gonna get to him in a minute. 50 Cent, another fucking jerk. She had crazy Pisces. Bow Wow's a Pisces, 50 Cent's a Cancer. She's a Scorpio. Those are supposed to be two matches for her. Two niggas that fucked her over. She gets with Russell. He's a Sag. Shouts out to the Sagittarius man, even though a lot of them are players. But he proved that he was a real stand-up man. She had a son. He didn't have no kids. He had just got out of a relationship with a white woman. And he found his black queen. And y'all hating? I'm going to need y'all to have 7 front seats. The thug is protection, but the wrong kind of protection. The destructive kind of protection. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you, favorable child. Them balls be smelly as fuck. So when you say a Russell or a Future, you saying an athlete or a rapper? I don't need neither one of those. I'm gonna keep it real with you. If I got the bag right now, and I got a good man that really loved me, and he didn't have a lot, I'll be the breadwinner in that situation. Period. As long as he treated me good. Don't come with no controlling shit though, my nigga. And I got the bag. That's what we're not gonna do. It's an equal thing. It's not just okay because you're the man. You're just gonna do. I'm supposed to do everything you say. No, sir. If I have the bag, yes, I will be the breadwinner. But I'm gonna need respect for being that breadwinner, and that's what I'm talking about when I say certain scenarios don't work. Like I don't think I could be with a man that just has everything because his behavior is gonna be indicative of that. He's gonna treat me like that because he has the bag and he feels like I don't. Russell stepped up to the plate. What do you mean, Aaliyah? Y'all killing me. I need more alcohol for this conversation. Y'all killing me, man. Damn. It's going. Anyway, Ciara had a kid out of wedlock with Future. Russell stepped up to the plate and he is a stepfather. He's not just her husband. He's a stepfather. Like little Future calls him dad. Like what? Russell's ex-wife big mad too. The ex-wife cheated on him with his co-worker. With she was ugly. I'm sorry. I hate to call a woman ugly, but she was ugly. Thank you, author Empress. Now Ciara got everyone asking for a Russell. I'm not mad because more of us are getting off the struggle love train. Thank you. I know I'm tired of the struggle love. Why do we have to struggle just to be in a relationship? And when we say struggle love, it's not necessarily financially. Struggle love could mean this nigga's just a jerk. And I'm putting up with this shit for what? Struggle. Oh, John Jukes. Okay, thank you for tuning in. Sidebar. I got John Jukes confused with Timothy Jones the other day. So, do y'all remember Timothy was in the chat? I think he was getting upset. And then I told him to email me. I want to read to y'all what he was saying to me. Because I don't understand why I got to get all this vitriol. He went off on me. He said, mind you, it said, be careful with this message because it's phishing. It could be phishing, right? You're reading my comments super late and you responding all out of context. First of all, you supposed to say context and you said contacts. Like I'm saying nothing wrong to you. I'm responding to the last thing you said. It ain't my fault. You keep changing the subject, and then when my comment comes up, you act like what did you say and coming at me mad crazy for no reason. And I ain't said nothing to you. I'm responding to the last thing you said for real. Like, though, that's weak. That's boo boo. Then he started going in because I didn't respond. Oh, now I see why he mad. Because he hit me November 2020. Said, hello, beautiful. How are you doing? I watch you a lot. Da 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 da. And gave me his number. I never said nothing. Sorry. No, I responded. I said, thanks for the support, but I never called him. All right, so the other day he said, fuck is you talking about? I'm not no dude from New Mexico. You said that whole time talking to me on crazy and fast for no reason for some other shit, thinking I'm somebody else. That shit was weak as fuck for real. Because I didn't come at you disrespectfully or rude in no kind of way. What? You read my comments late, then changing the subject, then speaking on what I'm saying late. Like I'm saying something wrong. You let me wave. I don't know. It's a lot of cursing and bleeping. You see the date on the motor ass emails. What? He was going off. And then my response was, send a pic. And he sent the pic, and I was like, oh, he's not a bad looking guy. Anyway, but you cursed me out already, so you shot yourself in the foot. Get out of here. Wait, what happened to the Yo, they just, I'm mad. Oh no, okay. I was all the way down here. Boom. Agents need to stop complaining. That's what I was at. So we getting into that. The thing about Russell, he's still a simp, but what worked for him with Sierra won't work for most men in general. Saying your biggest fear is losing your wife, Sierra, is a simp move. You shouldn't be afraid. That's why y'all niggas ain't got no pussy now. He got pussy at home every night while your dick is dry, but he's a simp? Okay. Anyway, you said you attracted good men. What could those good men have done to still be with you? Ooh. Bang! He just hit me in the head with it. He just hit me in the head with it. I just told you it's the swag. So I'm trying to think of a guy that was a nice guy, but I just couldn't get into him. All right, it was a guy I remember in high school, Richard. I wonder how he's doing because sometimes I think about certain situations and I do have regrets because I'm like, damn, that person was a nice guy. But, all right, I think he even bought me a pair of Timberlands and everything. He was Jamaican, very light skinned, very high yellow. So you already know light skinned guys wasn't really my thing. Definitely not in high school. I didn't have, yeah, I did. My children's father, my oldest son's father was light skinned, but that wasn't my normal type. Most of my boyfriends was brown skinned in high school. So I don't even know how I did that, but I don't know. I told you I don't connect with Caribbean men for one. I don't I don't think I could be with one for the long term. That was one. So the culture disconnect was one thing. Um, and then I feel like because I have that hood side to me, that I kind of feel insecure or felt insecure when it came to certain men because they were prim and proper or a certain way. And again, remember, if I ain't polished now, how do y'all think I was in high school? So I think it was more so of an insecurity thing for me. This is me laying it on the table. For certain situations, I might have felt like I wasn't up to their level. That was a good one. Y'all like that, fellas? Y'all like that one? Russell seen his parents loving on one another. Russell's brother showed some family pictures. Even when his dad was sick, he was loving on his mother. Fact. Thank you, Uncle Dom. Jazzy, you left? That was quick. Will you admit it's harder to date in your 30s and 40s than in your teens and 20s, especially when kids is involved? When back then no kids was involved? I'm not going to say that either. Sorry, that's a lie. It's hard to date in any age group. And your teens and 20s, you definitely, at those times, you don't know yourself or what you want. So any new shiny thing that comes along is like, ooh. And that's male or female. It gets your attention. Um, some people stuck to one person. But I feel like for the most part, as a young person, it's not as easy because there's a lot of temptation. And then you're not fully aware of yourself. You have restrictions because you're still a child. You live in your parents' home. You can't lay up with that person. You can't really. What can you really do? Your dating is not really up to the level it should be because you're still young, or the money is not there, or whatever. So I feel like the only reason it's harder to date in your 30s and 40s is because you're not in places to meet people. When you're young, you're in the streets more. You're going to school every day. You know what I mean? You're outside in a setting to where you're not contained. As you get older, you're working. A lot of y'all work from home. A lot of y'all, even if you don't work from home, you go into the office, you go into the job site, and you end up fucking your coworkers because that's where you're at all day, right? Or it's hard to meet people because you're in your car. Listen, I used to tell ladies this all the time. You want to meet somebody in New York City? Get dressed up and just start walking outside. Period. Get dressed to the nines on a beautiful, now winter time. We talk about spring, summertime. Get dressed and just start walking randomly somewhere. And I guarantee you, you're gonna meet somebody. Well, he's driving or walking, he's gonna stop you. As you get older, you don't have those same opportunities. A lot of people's in cars, in and out. They not really in spaces to meet people. They not going to clubs and parties and stuff to meet people. So how are you meeting people? So now the internet has become the other channel in order to meet people, and people's getting catfished. So that ain't easy either. I stand in RBG man, right? Yes, Y2K. We gonna have a conversation later. Russell brother married a white woman. I'm just glad that brother got him a sister in a beautiful black family. Right, exactly. No, she did not say porch. Do I have to look up porch monkey? Because this is a real thing. This is a real thing. Back in the days, this is what porch monkey. I think that was like a racial slur, but see in the Urban Dictionary, a porch monkey, a derogatory way of describing a person of African descent. Okay, no, that's not. But it could also mean a generally lazy person. This term came to be when you think of African Americans sitting on the porch chatting it up. So yeah, it's a harsh word because it came from the white folks. But if y'all could say nigga, I could say porch monkey. What the fuck? You said LOL facts I got us. We don't want the hood men that can't do nothing for themselves. Real talk. Nope. Nope. You said LOL and nobody wants y'all hood niggas, but they aren't cute to me. Trying to tell you. I don't know what y'all thinking, but when I say hood, it's because okay, New York City is one big fucking hood, right? But it's levels to this shit. It's levels to the hood shit. So somebody could have grew up in the hood. They know the lingo. They know the people in the hood, but they don't indulge in the hood activities. There's plenty of people that grew up in the hood that never smoked, never did drugs, never chilled outside, never became teen parents or single parents. So you can't say that just because somebody's from the hood that they distribute that hood behavior. That's just not a fair thing to say. Kevin Samuels is trash. He disrespectful as fuck. He only has failed relationships and allegedly word on the street he's gay. But you know what, Pretty Nikki, they say that about all the black men that be talking about black women. They said about Tommy Sotomayor too. Aaliyah, you in the hood go together, sis. But what are we doing to change that? What you mean, me in the hood? What? Yo, I'm not talking to you because you always trying to say like I'm just like the most hood person you ever met. You're from Newark. How dare you? Russell put 10,000 in an account for all of Future's kids just because. Cause Future is the simp. Y'all want to say Russell's the simp? Future evaded taking a fucking DNA test to where two of the baby mothers, the newer baby mothers, I think 7 and 8, they had to test their kids because this nigga wouldn't show up. And you gonna say Russell is the simp? Oh, y'all got it twisted. Thank you, godson. Please take kings need to take their place and lead. Wait, what? Wait, they need to let us lead? Oh. Hmm. And then just protect? I think I could get jiggy with that. Golden roses. You said guava. You said I don't mind building with a man, but I can't build with BS. I hear that. Make a sex on the beach gummy. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Mm. Kevin Kittenhill Samuel could never give me any advice. I don't know why women go on his show. I never watched him. Now, one time, I don't even know how his voice sounds. I'm not into Sierra. I don't like her anymore since 2013. Personally, she's not my type of woman. Looks wise, personally. All right, so then why y'all so pressed to say that Russell's a simp? 50 Cent is cool. Anyway, a black woman should not fear us but feel protected when they see any black man in their presence. Forget stereotypes, but have been stripped away. Mm, that's true. Women's taste in men change over time. You don't like the same type of man always. Exactly. Most girls make that mistake. As much as a teenage boy can have status, but the problem can be when men can't get over it about who didn't want them way back in high school. Thank you. Like, boy, bye. And these men be carrying that shit too. Like, oh, y'all didn't want me when I was younger, so now I fuck with white women. No, nigga, you just don't like black women. You don't like yourself. Please stop. They can get the woman they want now if they would chill and quit the whack ass, lame ass whining about high school. Thank you. Like, first of all, we wasn't even supposed to be being boyfriend and girlfriend in high school. We was too damn young. So why y'all sowing y'all feelings? She done poured the alcohol. She got me dying. Yes, because y'all stressing me out. They stressing me out. Yes, I don't know. Leave the dusties where the fuck they at. We don't want no dusty men. I don't care if they black or not. If you're dusty, stay your dusty ass over there. Status don't mean money. Status means titles that you can brag about, bring you a lot of attention, or make you well known. Athlete is a status. Thug is a status in the hood. You know what I mean by status. Okay, but hold on. I wasn't seeking these men out. They were seeking me out. So how was I going after status? If anything, they was clout chasing on me. I was a cheerleader before I met any of these guys. I met the athlete because I became a cheerleader. So now, we're cheering for the basketball team. I'm getting familiar with him. He again, I never tried to talk to a man in my life. I never bagged a man in my life. So I'm gonna leave it there. So y'all can say, oh, you was dating men because of the status. No. If the vibe was there, then they got my attention. Simply put. It doesn't matter the man's income or yours. He's gonna always want to control the relationship. Yvette, I'm starting to realize that. That's why you really gotta be into the person that you're dealing with. Cause goddamned. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. It has to be. a mutual respect level. It has to be. Yes, Russell for the win. He transferred his wealth back to the community, and he fucking had to pay Russell. No, excuse me, Future simp ass his debt for his kids because he would rather spread more seed than deal with the kids he already had. But you got dusty niggas that want to fucking defend Future, and that shows who they are. Any man who has ever defended Future will definitely never get even close to this pussy. Now, the brownies knocked me out, but up in time for snowfall. That's what's up. I think Madden is saying high school status popularity. I mentioned one guy that has status. The other guy was a thug who was a dropout. What are y'all talking about? He used to come up to the high school. He didn't go to high school. He wasn't even enrolled in the fucking school. But y'all talking about status? All right, so what was his status? All right, I went from an athlete to a crip. What was the status in that? I told you he got beat up in front of me. What was the status in that? I liked how he treated me at that time, but then when I started seeing other shit, I was like, I can't get jiggy with this. And I was 17 at that time, and I was like, I'm not gonna be sitting here feeling threatened because you want to run down on people. It doesn't matter how much money a woman have, you can never be equal with a man. This is where black women have it all twisted. Whoa. Well, I could do bad by myself. Listen, this conversation is really taking me to another level. So let me change the subject. I'm gonna read y'all comments, but I'm gonna change the subject. Yes, check out Empress Simone. She has a lot of books on Amazon. Any black business owners, please drop your info. Every day's a BBO. Yeah, them brownies are serious. They too serious for me. I can't even fuck with them. That email is too much drama for me. That dude sounds emotional. Superstar Bella, I didn't even realize because, like I said, quite a few guys from the chat will, like, over time, it's not all in the same time period. Will and guys are funny because they don't come right out and say like I'm interested in you. It's more so like they come at me like a friend, like, oh, what's up, hit me up, whatever, whatever. Now I should know better. If a guy leaves you his number, they're obviously interested. But I must have overlooked him for whatever reason. Okay, he's not a bad looking guy. I would show y'all, but I ain't gonna compromise his identity. He's not bad looking. But why are you cursing me out? I gotta look back at that video to what I said because I confused him with somebody else, but that didn't give him a right to start trying to curse me out. Yes, Northern Bell, listen. And I get that type of response quite a lot. Y'all don't have to ban him. He he's just in his feelings. Like you know what I came to realize? When I don't entertain certain dudes, they get upset with me. Some of them even wanted to fight me. I don't. It's like what? Why can't you just love Goddess? Why y'all gotta be so fucking mean? I'm a woman. I know I come off a little harsh, but y'all don't gotta be coming at me like this. What the Empress? I'm trying to tell you. Trying to tell you. Goddess, what do you want now? Turning 38. Um, damn, you hitting me with the questions. You must know me in real life. Turning 38 in April. I have 3 children. One is an adult. I mean, he's not like a grown adult. He's a teenager, but I have 2 little kids to worry about. So I already know that it's not going to be easy for me to be in a relation, like a committed relationship, right? However, that's what I crave. Who wouldn't want to be in a relationship? Do I want to just be a pass around? No. Do I want to date Casually, no. I'm too old for that. But at the same time, it's not gonna be easy for me to just be in a relationship. That's just me being honest. Unless I play tiny and find a Ti, a guy with kids. I got kids, and you just have a Brady Bunch. But I'm not stressing it right now because I have other things going on in my life. I'm trying to elevate my career, my businesses. So that takes my attention to where me focusing on being in a relationship is it doesn't take my total focus. Does it come up in my mind from time to time? Of course, I'm a woman. I'm a woman. Do I want to be courted? Of course, I'm a woman. But I told you I don't feel like my king is in New York City, so I don't know. Well, it remains to be seen. How could have those polished men console you in a relationship, reassure you that you're exactly what they wanted? Um, Maybe I was just too young at the time. I don't really have that answer for you. I feel like I have ratchet ways, and I can be a good woman, but because I know I'm from the hood, right? I don't feel like I should have to compromise my personality just to fit in with a guy. So a guy, like a good guy, he's wholesome, he goes to church, he comes from a good home. I feel insecure about that because it's like, are you gonna come down on me because I like to wear door knockers and long nails? Like, I don't want to change who I am completely to appease a man because men are fickle and they will tell you what they don't like in you, but like the same shit in another female. So I want a man to accept me for me, but until then, that is not my total focus. My focus is on getting that bread. Ooh, my hand is itching. My hand is itching. Just saying that. Nowadays you have to ask permission to say hello to women when they see you coming. It's like they're daring you to speak. I don't think it's that objectively. It's that there are men that have been disrespectful. So I think women are fearful of that disrespect. The reason why what Russell Wilson did with Sierra won't work for most black men and black women is because the single moms are too arrogant and egotistical because of their independent nature and don't appreciate when they have a good man. I gotta walk away for a second. Hold on a second. Ugh. Okay. Y'all killing me with some of these responses. I'm sorry. I had to get the charger. Don't think that I walked away because I was just in my bag. The iPad about to die. I don't miss the cat calls, but I do miss the attention. Really? Um, yeah. I will admit that as a woman, you do want a certain amount of attention, but I don't want the attention where it's like disrespectful shit. Like, not disrespectful. You can still meet people at the library, community service, through mutual friends, etc., school even. Why is Kenyan? Who you what man you gonna meet at the library? That's a good dude. I used to go to the library all the time when I didn't have a computer for internet access. Trust me, I ain't trying to meet nobody at nobody's library. I'm sorry, there's a bunch of creeps in there. Goddess, what advice would you give Russell Wilson to ensure he keeps Ciara? I think this response can be a lesson for everyone. Ladies, feel free to respond. I think he's doing everything that he should be doing. Here's the thing. It's not that we want a man that is a thug. We want a man that is assertive when need be. No woman wants a man that is going to be walked all over. You want a man that can assert himself, not necessarily shoot and kill the whole neighborhood. No, we don't want that. We just want a man that we know, like, if shit really hits the fan, he can protect himself and he can protect me and his family. That's it. Okay? And put it down in the bedroom. All that scary shit, we ain't with it. Okay? That's another thing, fellas. Sex is important. And sometimes I'm not gonna say the good guys don't have good peen. I shouldn't say that. Because I don't really know. But it's the confidence, it's the assertiveness. It's not about you choking me out and calling me names. No, we don't want that. We want to be treated properly, but we want a man that's assertive. So I'm trying to find the right wording to explain it. I don't think Sierra has any issues with Russell. Where he can fall off is not giving her quality time and attention because he's a football player. Where he could lose her is not putting it down in the bedroom. That to me could be the only way he can lose her. Okay? Alright. Cause for some reason them hood niggas, them dirty dick niggas be having the best peen. Oh my god. Anyway, yep, I wanted those in the hood. Y'all didn't hear that. That know everything about the hood, but don't get engulfed and indulge in the hood activities. Right. So you can have a knowledge of the hood, but not you not like, oh, I'm a blood, niggas on the block know me. Yeah, like how the fuck you gonna try to say I'm hood when you from Newark? Like, hmm? Or Patterson, one of them shits. Facts. A real Leo says that's my theory. Protect and stand by my queen. Hey, a real Leo. Hope all is well. Facts. That's true. Part of my life, I live in the hood and not in none of those qualities. Don't drink, smoke, and don't act ghetto. Plus, went to college. Exactly. So it's levels to this hood shit. High school was only 4 years of your life. If that was your peak, that is just sad. That's what I'm saying. Like, what? High school was the worst of the times. I'm not looking at that. Yes, for some people, yes, it's good to get with somebody while you're young. Have kids, have start a life early with that person. But then the bad side of that is outgrowing people. Cause now you was a teenager, you was a kid when you got with this person. You didn't get to experience, you know, the ratchetness. And some people need to get that out their system before they settle down, unfortunately. So it's all about the individual. And thank you, Nisha March. Yvette says I was a high school cheerleader too. Good times. Oh yes, good times. Listen, I used to see Lamar Odom back in the day. Omar Cook. Who was the other one? He played for St. John's. Fuck, I can't think of his name. I can't think of his name. But there was quite a few guys that went to the NBA that I've rubbed elbows with in high school because I was a cheerleader. So we used to go to away games. We used to go to all these basketball games. And so I would see all the athletes in the making. I only dated one, and we went to the same high school, and that was a mistake. Anyway, they were seeking you out, but why did you choose one guy over the other when you was decided to choose after they came to you? So the status had nothing to do with the vibe or interest being sparked. Okay, so for me, it's the consistency for me. You see, everybody use that line. It's the da 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 for me. Well, it's the consistency for me. It's the persistence for me. When it comes to a man, because I'm a Taurus and I'm slow to move sometimes, even though I could be feeling a guy or I could, all of that, I'm slow to move. I'm not one of those girls that's gonna pounce on you. I've never tried to talk to a man in my life, so I'm not that girl that's gonna give you the energy you looking for. You gotta give me that energy. So if a man is consistent, or any boyfriend I ever had or baby father ever had, the reason why they got me is their consistency. They kept trying even though I kept shutting them down. I know. Is that bad? Is that bad? Y'all tell me, is that a bad quality? Like that I shouldn't look for that? But I feel like if you keep trying, even though I turn you down the first couple of times, you must really want my attention. So, I don't know. Y'all tell me, is that bad? You said Future did not have a father growing up, so he does not know the value of a father. But we can't use that as an excuse anymore because there's men that did not grow up with a father and they want to be the opposite of what they didn't have. Future is gutter famous. Shaking my fucking head. How women don't see that train wreck coming. Exactly. A crip is a high status to girls in NYC, you especially around that time. Being a thug is a status in the black community, unfortunately. Okay, but that's not what attracted me to him in the beginning. I didn't know he was crip from the beginning. He used to come up to my high school. I broke up with the athlete. I probably was vulnerable. And he showed me attention. He didn't go to my high school, but he used to always come up there. Um, we started hanging out. It was how he made me feel. Certain things is how that person makes me feel. Like the energy, the effort. Some nice guys, they don't have the pizzazz. They'll try one time and then fall back. Well, I don't forgot about you, boo. I forgot about you. Cause dude over here, he keeps calling me. Dude over here done wrote me a letter. He done sent flowers and candy to my house. He done tried to meet my mother. Like shit like that. Like I'm not saying that's exactly what happened, but it's a certain vibe. I'm not saying it was the right vibe, but that was the vibe that attracted me at that time. I'm afraid to lose you. How you know if Sierra feel the same way about Russell? Well, listen, why y'all mad? The woman is the backbone of the fucking house, of the family. Why y'all mad? That's only because we live in a patriarchal society that men feel like a woman is supposed to do whatever he says. And that shit is whack. Queens was created to keep our butts out of trouble. We as kings have been damaged as men. We haven't healed from 400 years, but we have to get back that divine love for each other. Cheers to you, godson. And make sure y'all shop Enchanted Empress Magical Oracle deck. I got my deck. Hold on. Very powerful stuff. And make sure y'all shop Label and Delivery. That is Pretty Nikki's business. She also makes candles. If you have a special intention, make sure you email Pretty Nikki. Soulmate says, we love Goddess. Even when she want to kill me, now I'm playing. You are always loved. I appreciate you. Aw, that warms my heart. That in Amsterdam. I don't need to drink vodka. I'm going to stick to tequila. Superstar Bella says, a man is supposed to love the woman more. My grandfather told me that keeps a man interested and on his toes. Yeah, I've heard that saying, but that's... So that what that says to me is basically like, don't love a man for how you feel about him. Love him for other things. And that kind of bothers me. I get the premise of it, but I don't know how I really feel about that. I hate how that sounds. Goddess, you need a nice southern gentleman that will love you and your kids. One day. We'll see. Thank you, Avril Leo. Um, you're about to be 38. You getting old. I just want to hug you and kiss you on the forehead. Jerron, you know what? I'm not getting old. I'm getting well seasoned. Okay, I'm marinating. Hey, Clink Pop. Thank you for tuning in. Don't look at your differences as a disadvantage. Sometimes a church nice guy needs a woman with edge in his life. That's true. Thank you, Clink Pop. Are you here for the Asian talk? Because I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Dr. Boyce Watkins met his wife at the library. Yeah, 30 years ago, and he just now popped the question. Please, let's. And he's allegedly a good guy with glasses and a degree. Man, listen. Mm. Damn, I went to the library a few times back in 2017. I went there to read a few books I bought. I'm never going back to. Yeah. LOL, I rep them libraries. The homeless ain't the only ones there. Trying to tell you. Thank you for that, Nisha. Y'all laughing at me? You said that liquor telling the truth. I'm just saying. All right, so let's talk about the Asian people. Wait, Dr. Boyce met the woman, his wife, that didn't want him until she had a kid by another dude. Look, that was the moment where SpongeBob buried himself in the sand. The same thug can give up a different aura or behavior around you as a woman. You could be a bad boy, but will you still be turned on by him if he flips it and start acting like a good church boy? Kind of like Grease with Sandy and Danny. Yeah, that way. Well, again, I don't want to ever. I don't want to go backwards. I'm going forward. So the teenage self and the 20-year-old self is far beyond behind me. I can only speak for me now and what I've learned and what I want now, what I want to attract now is a good man. You don't have to be a thug. You don't have to have been a crip. You don't have to have killed niggas, went to jail. I would actually prefer that you not have done those things. If you have done those things, I would definitely need to know that you are reformed. Period. I don't want no again. The stage of my life right now, I would prefer a man that is older than me. And so for you to be older than me and still be throwing up gang sets, I'm good on that. I have children. I don't need to worry about is this man gonna do a bid again. I don't need that worry. You understand? But let's get into the Asians, being that Clink Pop is here to hear what I gotta say. Cause I want you to hear this. So, Author Empress, was that you that sent me that video about? Let me see if I can pull it up. There's Asians that's saying they getting attacked by black people. Let's look at this video. Have blacks been pitted against Asians? We need the black community to realize that black people are hurting Asians and they need to speak out in their own community. Our communities are not reporting these incidences. We don't want to cause more trouble, more attention to our community. It strikes me that this is the Asian equivalent of the talk that African American parents often have to have with their children. In what ways have blacks been pitted against Asians? We need the black community to realize that is he Asian? That black people are hurting Asians and they need to speak out in their own community. Our communities are not reporting these incidences. We don't want to cause more trouble, more attention to our community. It strikes me that this is the Asian equivalent of. First of all, Clink Pop, because I know you might be a part of this community. Was that white man Asian or was he married to an Asian? That's one. They both two wings of the same bird. Both have a fear of black people. Both hating and jealous on black people, but white men, Asian men, Hispanic men hate black men because y'all all take their women. So this is nothing more than a ploy to make black men look bad once again. I'm sure there has been incidents where black people fucked up an Asian, but there's been incidents where Asian people tried to fuck up a black person. So I'm gonna need y'all to keep that same energy and get the fuck out of our communities. If you're so scared of us, why the fuck did you set up shop over here? In every hood you could find. Hoods that I ain't never lived in. I'm so hood according to FBA Nigel, but I ain't never lived in the projects. You got Asians that don't live in those areas but set up nail shops, fucking cleaners, Chinese food restaurants, etc., etc., etc. But y'all so fucking scared. Please. So the status gets you in the door when they approach you, but after they talk to you, the consistency is what wins you over against their competition. That's trying to get what? That's trying to get with you also, am I right? Again, Mad Ant, the woman I was back then is not, I wasn't even a woman. The girl I was back then is not the woman I am today. Thank you, Northern Belle. Sexy as fuck. And even though I'm not with people from the past, I can still give them that respect that they treated me accordingly to make me reeled in. Wait, what? Oh no, I'm not making excuses for him. I'm just pointing out that he didn't have an example, so he's not interested in doing better. No, I understand that, but I just feel like there's people that came from two family homes and they still fucked up. Two parent homes, still fucked up. You may always do simp to get you basically, LOL. But why is that a simp? What did I say about simping? I didn't say they was taking me out, buying me gifts. I mean that probably occurred in between, but that wasn't the end all to be all. I'm talking about calling constantly. I'm talking about showing your interest, not just okay, I try to talk to you. You didn't give me the response I wanted right away, so I'm just gonna give up and go cry in the corner. That shit is weak. That has nothing to do with being a good man. That's a weak ass man. Because real men is gonna go after what they want. They're not gonna stop for the first no. Okay? Hey, beautiful one. Because if I said yes the first time, then what are you gonna think about me? Hmm. Yes, I have to make more. Right now, I have a tincture in the making. I have a tincture in the making. It's gonna be on and cracking. I'm dropping 3 flavors at one time. But right now, I only got 2 packs left because the batch that I made a couple days ago, it went like this. So I have 2 16 packs left of these tropical green peach. Yes. If she turned me down once, she'll be lucky if I talk to her ever again in that way. It's pretty much over for her. Well, you're a part of the weak sauce crew. No offense. You got your deck? Yes, sis. And I mean that in the most polite way. You're weak. You're being weak. One time can make you say, "Oh, I don't want her." Then that's what weak. I think your definition of simping differs from a man that doesn't worry about half of what you have commented on. Is your mental security all right? You talking about me? All right, so what's the definition of simping? The woman needs to be more interested in the man in order for the relationship to work, last longer. All right, you're a woman. You're definitely a woman now. I'm convinced. A man can grow on a woman. A woman cannot grow on a man. We are just different. Women are from Mars, men are from... Mm, that was interesting. Clink pop. Okay, since you're Asian, you want to hear both perspectives, so let's get into it. We got to put the other conversation on hold for a second. First of all, I told you guys your energy is gonna attract the right one. Just keep that third eye open. Thank you, a real Leo. Cause you got some guys in the comments that's just mad because I probably dissed them in high school. So now they coming under aliases like Mad and 22 and shit. But it's all right. We gonna weed these people out. All right. So anyway, these fools, bruh. This is funny. You Asian talking about bruh. This is the problem. Hold on. Let's stick to this comment, bruh. Bruh. You've been watching too much TikTok, Clink Pop, trying to get our swag up from TikTok and shit. Well, let me say something to you, okay? I'm gonna put this bitch in a title too, cause bitches like this is the fucking problem, okay? And I made quite a few videos talking about it, but I never put this bitch in a title, and I need to. Let's talk about Jenny Buey. Let's talk about this bitch. She's probably a millionaire. Cardi B's nail tech. This is the type of gaudy shit she does, by the way. Okay? Black girls do better nails than her. But let me tell you what this bitch said. And I'm gonna put her name in the title because I want her or I want one of her fucking millions to hear what the fuck I gotta say. I ain't scared of none of you motherfuckers. Y'all not even bowed enough to live in the black community. So, now, this bitch, I done got my nails done by her twice. And she was talking hella cash money shit about Offset. Oh, I don't know why Cardi got with Offset. He's a bum. He's a loser. Oh, black men are lazy. Black men don't do shit. This is her exact words. I wish I would have recorded her. Black men don't do shit. I have several Vietnamese girlfriends whose daughters are with black men and they are taking care of those black men. Black men don't do shit. I said, with all due respect, Jenny, there are some black men who ain't shit. But there's some black men that are fucking kings. So I'm going to need you to eat those words. Unless you've been with a black man, I'm going to need you to pipe it down, sis. Exactly. Fuck Jenny Buey and the rest of these bitches that want to come into our communities. Oh, we could never go into y'all communities and build no shit. And y'all support. Are y'all going to... If we come and put a Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in Chinatown, are y'all gonna fucking get a plate of collard greens and mac and cheese? I doubt it. But we supposed to sit there and support y'all shit while y'all fucking putting us down? No, you're a fucking slave. Do my toes, bitch, and shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear you saying nothing. That's the type of attitude we gotta have towards them. When they start talking in their language and you think they talking about you, as soon as you reveal your toes, you feeling insecure, thinking they talk about you, be like, excuse me. I'm gonna need you to not talk while you're doing my toes. You're doing a job. Otherwise, I'm leaving. Caucasians are Asians as well. Europe is in Asia. Europe is in Asia. Europe is Europe. You mean it's close to Asia, maybe? No, not even that. This is why we have no allies. Most Asians benefit from white supremacy, so they support it. Facts. Right hand of it. Now they trying to play victim because they know they losing. Think about it. Hold on. Screw. Another crime bill that they using to target black people. Hold on. Skirt. Wasn't these the same motherfuckers that brought coronavirus over here? That's one. Wasn't these the same motherfuckers that had to close all their businesses down during CV-19? That's two. Isn't these the same motherfuckers that had to revamp the Chinese food restaurants to now Juicy Crab Express? Y'all ain't slick and y'all ain't low. Yo, Goddess, when you get a chance, send me that crazy ass clip, please. Oh, I will. I'm gonna send it on Instagram. What the hell? Ain't nobody doing nothing to them people. Like what? You know how many black people is online right now at the Chinese food restaurant waiting for egg rolls and pork fried rice? Tell the Asians in Asia, especially China, stop hurting black people in their country, especially Africans in their country, and then we'll make a peace treaty. Exactly. She said, first off, you're singling out only the black community. All types of races have been attacking us since COVID. It honestly seems like they're trying to bring racism into it. Clink Pop, do I have to play this again? Because they didn't say nothing about no other race. Don't do me. Don't you do me. Cause I'm too many steps ahead of the fucking game. Okay, this was a 30-second fucking video. Literally. Pitted against Asians.
We need the black community to realize that that black people are hurting Asians and they need to speak out in their own community.
Our communities are not. All right, Clink Pop. They didn't say we're gonna need all races to stop attacking Asians. Don't fucking do me in. Exactly, BB. Don't do me. Exactly. And now they see they had to they such fucking liars. Just to get our black dollar, they will name their business a black owned business. Don't fucking do me. They love our money, but they try to play us like we peons. No, we gotta stop treating them like peons. And I'm sorry, I relapsed and got my nails done by Asians, but I'm gonna keep it a whole buck with you. One nail, this nail is lifting up already, and this nail broke. I glued it back together. Can y'all see that? Oh, y'all probably can't see. I had to glue that shit back together, and I'm sitting there like, when when I went to Black Sis, I ain't gonna say her name because I told you I've been talking shit about her, but no nails popped up, no nails lifted off. I had them nails on for a month, y'all. A month. I had these nails on for less than a week, and these shits is already fucking up. Why are they saying we need to talk to the black community? They act like we all terrorizing people. It's sad how we are seen. We weren't saying that when a few of their people were beating our women. Exactly. The fuck? They just mad because we got our girls doing nails and selling hair now. Yup. I went to Virgin Hair Factory, which is owned by Asians in Queens. They have a few locations throughout New York City, but the one in Queens I went to, that shit was barren as hell. You see the tumbleweeds, everything. I was like, that shit used to be jam packed with black women buying bundles and bundles and bundles. Now, Clink Pop, you know what? You saw what they said. You saw what they said. They said black people specifically. They didn't say all races. Thank you, Author Empress. We don't have to go to their beauty supply, nail salon, restaurants, cleaners. Go put those businesses in the neighborhood that they live in and see how many white people patronize their businesses. You don't see that many white people eating Chinese food. Period. When I used to work in the office, it's always the black people eating Chinese food. All lies. They lie, period. They are afraid of our greatness. Exactly. They set up shit and make billions off us and send that shit to China and not the community they set up the bullshit shops in. Exactly. This is a mental ploy to bridge the money gap. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Exactly. How they gonna have a fucking white man and an Asian woman talking about black people, the black community? Where is the bill for these black women that be attacking these nail shops and beauty supply stores? Exactly. Exactly. I'm Asian and I honestly don't know what to say. I don't live in America, but even I know that it's not only Asian people. All right, well, you need to be the voice and tell your people that black people are the reason why y'all was able to come to this country and make a killing off of us. Because if millions of black women didn't do these and eyebrows and all the other bullshit y'all do, y'all niggas would be in y'all third world country chasing rats and cats. I'm just saying. Exactly, BB. Men don't take rejection very well. We either shut down or lash out. I'm leaving this up for the rest of the live. Hold up. This right here sums up my whole dating life. They either shut down or lash out. And I get the latter. I get men on here that never met me in real life that be in their feelings. Sir, you didn't even tell me you had interest in me. Why are you mad because I'm talking about dating? What the fuck is wrong with you? The fuck? It's funny how quick they are to say it's the black community, not considering the fact there's a video of a white man beating an Asian woman. Well, thank you, Clink Pop. That's some real shit you said. Thank you. Stop shoppers in those stores in Harlem. They own all the soul food restaurants. Make it make sense. Shaking my head. What you mean? Asians own soul food restaurants? Mm-hmm. I blame our people for this chicanery. No, not all men react to rejection negatively. So negatively. Hey, T Hall. Asians need to respect the communities they're doing business with. If your money is coming off of their backs, they need to respect that community, period. But that's exactly what I'm saying. So it's making me think, do they really respect the concept of money? Do they really respect the concept of the fact that they are not from this country and they are able to make a living off of the natives of this country? And they would rather ridicule us and take our money. So I got a plan. The next time I go, matter of fact, I'll go back, but I'm gonna run them through the mill. Laying up with an degree that don't make you down. Oh shit. Well, thank you, Clink Pop. I'm glad you agree with us. Your English is pretty damn good for you to be living in Asia, but okay, I'm gonna let you slide today. Exactly. They want attention. Exactly. They want the sympathy. Exactly, Northern Belle. Any excuse to make the black community look bad. She act like Asian men aren't doing the same as black men. Or worse, or worse, or worse. Asian people tend to live in the suburbs with white people. White people do whatever they can not to go to their businesses. Mm. It is? Popeyes is the shizna in the in Chinatown line be outside by canal. Laughing my ass off. How I know? Mm. Right. They are trolling. She didn't even know Chinese enslaved Africans. First time I even saw an Asian on this platform, so I know why they are here. Listen, I'm here. I've been on this live almost 3 hours. I can't believe it. That's where I disagree. Don't give them money at all. We must go out of our way to avoid them. They got enough money from us, no more. Now you right. I'm just talking shit. I'm really about to just stop doing my nails altogether. It's so disheartening because it's something that is near and dear to my heart. But I'm tired. I'm really tired. The Democrats prop these Asians up to say this because Biden and Mammy Kimmy about to give them all kinds of benefits, and they want to make black people seem like the problem. Mm. Thank you for that. If we decide not to go to their business, who's gonna suffer? Because I can get damn near everything I need from Amazon, but Amazon gets a lot of things from China or Asia. My family neighborhood getting one of those crab spots, so that's the new strategy. You never peep game? So I went in a couple of them, looking at the menu like, hold on. Half of the menu is Chinese food, and the other half is the crab boils. I'm like, so after coronavirus hit, they just rebranded their businesses so that because a lot of black people was like they're not eating Chinese food no more. I've stopped eating Chinese food. And I used to eat it all the time. She didn't understand my paragraph. I was saying that other races are attacking us. Okay. I had a Caucasian person admit it as well. They're actually Eurasian. That's why we call the Caucasian. Oh. Well, Clink Pop, I'm gonna need you to get the message out that they trying to say this is a form of systematic racism and oppression that they put on us. That they gonna have a fucking video going viral saying that it's only black people attacking Asians. Like what? A couple of Asians got attacked and they trying to say it's the whole community. Exactly. We haven't been going to, black women still been going to the nail shops, but the restaurants, not so much. The language barrier, yep. They don't know how to address black women. But they so busy still trying to speak in a language. How can it be any dialogue that is uh, of substance? You said because of cats and dogs. Black people are hurting the Asians. That is a generalization. If they are hurting y'all, then take your business out of the community and stop taking the people that are so called hurting you. hurting you money. Exactly. 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 They need protection now. No, they probably are cousins. I believe you. He said, "Oh my God, no, Leah did not say relapse, Lord God." I did though. It's not in our nature because we be trying to accept all these people that is not really for us. So that's bullshit. Thank you, Melody List, equally yoked. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this up soon. I'm just gonna read a few more comments. We pretty much got to all the topics. This was a nice another live. We had 2 dope lives today. I'm excited. They are attacking us because we aren't giving them our money the way we used to. Also, this will encourage them in their counties to continue shutting us out of the hair biz. Exactly. Why don't black women have the same problems in the black nail salons? Oh, because black women, first of all, before you can even get to the black nail salon, they give you a whole list of what to do and what not to do, what they will accept and what they won't accept. So that's one thing I say about black women. We gotta kind of learn to accept, because like I said, all the black women that have done my nails, they do such impeccable work. It'll last for a month before you have to get your nails done again. So in all reality, the amount of money you're spending is worth it. This piece of shit, it looks good from afar. Day 2, one of my nails broke. YouTube don't recognize the word yoked. Asians face 1 year hardships in modern history compared to over 500 years of oral history of oppression of black Americans. Are we supposed to what now? Put our struggles aside? Exactly. Who's Letitia? What did I miss? They're just mad because black women are starting to wear their natural hair, so the beauty supply is empty. Or not necessarily wearing their natural hair. It's more wigs being worn too. So the wigs in the beauty supply store is not the best quality. You got to get somebody, a wig maker, to pluck it, do the whole baby hair thing, installing. I'm glad that you hate the racism, but I'm starting to think you ain't Asian, but it's okay. Facts, been stalked all my dating life. Glad it's over. Right. Thank you, Melody List. Does uplifting me kissing your ass? Oh, wait, hold on. I don't know what y'all talking about. You right. Clink Pop. I'm going to drop the invite link. I want to see if you what you really got to say, Clink Pop, since you got so much to say. That's a good idea. Thank you for that. All right, we got to do this quick for my phone, guys. I might have to change, go on my phone. Yes, boo. 3 hours. And thank you. Shouts out to all of y'all that been watching me for this 3 hours. I fucks with y'all. We had a great conversation. Yo, hit that invite link, Clean Pop, and stop talking in the chat. Come talk on here with me. We are not the same. Black people, they can get over it. You cannot say something and we just believe it. We have to see it. So show me where this happened at. Exactly. What is your current Asian slur besides Jap and Chink? We need a word equivalent to the nigga word to match y'all when they get out of pocket calling black folks the N word or using racial slurs. Nah, I think chink is offensive. Right, we got the Asian burger and wing joints around here too. LOL. See what I'm saying? I seriously think they want Asians and Indians and Latinos so they could use them in the sex trafficking sector. Ooh, that's dope. They own this soul food franchise called Manners. You think it's black owned, but it ain't. Mind you, they are AA authentic restaurants. But this Manners is a whole fraud. Africans are cooking. Wow. I don't trust Chinese food. I'd rather eat Thai food, and that's pushing it for me. Mm. I used to like Chinese food, but now I'm just disgusted. I don't want none of that. Oh, shoot, we got a guest. Hold on. Clink Pop, we add into the stream and show your face. Hello?
Hi,
Hi. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Okay. So, we want to hear what you have to say.
Well, I was actually about to leave before you asked me to join, so I, I didn't have much to say else. But
Okay. And where exactly are you from in Asia?
well, I was born in Osaka, Japan, and I live in Seoul, South Korea.
Okay. You speak English very well to be in Asia.
Yes, I used to live in Australia for 5 years.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough. I mean, this is your truth. But this is what I just want to say to you. Black people are not racist. We have experienced racism from not just Caucasian people, other races as well, including Asians, unfortunately. However, in America, Asians, especially Chinese, have set up shop in our communities, nail shops, cleaners, Chinese food restaurants, and we support them, obviously, because they're doing well financially. We don't get the same support. Meanwhile, we're looked at as the aggressors. We're looked at as we're attacking Asians for no reason. That's not the truth. Asians wouldn't be able to be attacked if they wasn't in our community.
I don't have that perspective on black people at all. I mean, I've never run into an aggressive black person. Never. And, like, from the things I've seen, like the YouTubers I watch and
Mm-hmm.
like the people I've met, I've never met someone who was rude to me for no reason, who was black. And I think that's just such a weird stereotype, especially since, depending on history, there was no reason for that to be thought of in the first place.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that opinion. At least because a lot of times we have gotten treated bad as a whole by other races that we actually support financially. So I mean, it's good to hear that you feel this way. Hopefully you can, get that message out to others in your community, because we don't really want those type of problems, but this is what they put on us, that we're the aggressors, and that's not the truth. But I
Yes.
appreciate you so much for actually joining the live. And
My school has actually been talking about like s starting to learn about black culture because we don't learn anything about black culture or other cultures.
hmm um and that's a problem. But we as black people have to learn about every other culture. So that is definitely a problem. But we need these type of open conversations because we feel attacked, but nobody really protects us. A lot of other races get protected by politicians, and we basically are like low at the totem pole. Meanwhile, people want our swag, they want our style, they want to be a part of the hip hop community with the music, and you know just some of our styling. So you know y'all are funny in the chat. But yes, so like I said, I appreciate you for joining live. Hopefully you could join us again and we could continue this conversation. um I was on here for a long time, so does anybody in the chat have any questions? Somebody said, why won't you show your face, Clink Pop?
Well, I'm just laying in bed right now, and I mean, like, I don't. This is the first time I've been on someone's stream and I'm like actually scared to show my face.
Okay, understandable. All right. Well, but thank you so much. Make sure you tune in again. Bring some of your friends next time because we would love to have some of these conversations about race. We're not a hateful people, but if hate was given and distributed to us, we're gonna give it right back. So I want you to understand this is not a personal attack on you. Um, we're just protecting ourselves, and what the media says about us as a whole is not true.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Clink Pop, and have a good night.
You
Okay.
too.
All right. Thank you. All right, y'all. She joined. She sounds like a continental African. Yo, y'all are mad funny. I don't know. I mean, she joined. She did say something. So yeah. So the only thing that you probably know of us is what you're being fed from the media, right? I would have too, but a lot of y'all don't be showing y'all faces either. Black people are the mothers and fathers of all civilizations on earth. Yes. We do need to learn other languages, but they stripped us from our language. We did know a lot of languages. Soulmate says, I don't mind seeing you. Y'all are annoying. Y'all said she ain't Asian. Cling Pop. Oh, she said, anyways, can y'all leave her alone? She did join. All right, triple OG Frankie B, because this is about to die, and I don't want it to end on y'all, but I'll do one little reading for y'all. Because I put Asian in the title. She thank you, T Ho. She's because I put Asian in the title, so the title it's like the algorithm picks up certain things. Right? No, I don't. It's not that I don't believe you. I appreciate you joining the live. It's just this is a tough crowd over here. Y'all are hilarious. People saying you African, no clean pop, born in Asia. I came across the channel in the live section. Okay, I'm getting in the algorithm. All right, let's do one card before. You said, I want to know how she came across your channel. Damn, goddess, they on to our revolutionary shit. Well, if you Google my channel, if you Google Goddess Masterpiece, my YouTube is going to come up. I have an apartment in DR. We need to go there, y'all. Would love it. Okay. Y'all men, y'all just like to go to DR to get some Dominican puss. Y'all ain't slick. The Goddess, take that word out the title. Okay, I will. And I'm going to add something else. Well, at least she had the courage to join. All right, Spirit, what do I need to know about Clink Pop? Is she really Asian? Clink Pop, I'm doing a little tarot reading on you. Is Clink Pop really Asian? Come on, Spirit. Let me know what's up. We need to know. Me and my family need to know. Was Clink Pop on the up and up? Spirit. This is the card that I pulled. Altar. Y'all see what that says? Spiritual intentions and commitment. Now, this is not a major arcana card, but let's see what it. Oh, I literally went right to the page. Give the ancestors gratitude always for the guidance and protection they have bestowed upon you. Remember to take care of them as they have taken care of you. Meaning, spiritual intentions and commitment. When drawing this card, if you already have an altar, take the time to clean it and set new intentions. Also, go to your altar when you want to commune with the ancestors. Be free to connect with them, cry, laugh, joke, ask for guidance, honor, and show them respect. They will always be near, not only in times of trouble, but during times of joy, success, triumph, and healing. Be mindful and adhere to any commitment you may set while at your altar. Now, Spirit, I need some more clarification. Off the Empress, I'm gonna have to take it to the other deck because I need a yes or no. I need a yes or no. So the ancestors are speaking, but I need clarification on why that altar card came up. Spirit, is Clink Pop? Ooh, a card drop. Is Clink Pop Asian? King of Pentacles came up. Hold on. King of Pentacles. I gotta get my little guidebook here. Cause the Pentacles is the money. So a reliable, confident, self-sufficient individual. He shows signs of success, wealth, and an endless personal growth. Attaining your goals will likely require some self-exploration as well as a firm commitment on your part. But the outcome looks positive. Your answer is yes. She's Asian, y'all. She's Asian. Leave Clink Pop alone. Y'all say she sound African. All right, I'm gonna get one more clarifier from the magical Oracle deck. Clink Pop has been here before. We need an underground revolutionary. She said, when have I been? Yo, y'all gotta leave her alone. Yo, y'all are funny as shit. Spirit. Is Clink Pop a good person? Like, did she come with good intentions? Spirit. I think she did. I'm starting to think she did. She wasn't nasty. Did Clink Pop come with good intentions? Spirit, I need answers. Temperance. Why did the temperance card come up for that? Temperance. And y'all know, I told y'all that's the card I resonate with. Because I need to temper myself. But this is a yes or no. I need a yes or no. Did she come with good intentions? The answer to your question is yes. It indicates the need in your life for patience and moderation, especially regarding your career. The answer is yes, y'all. She might be who she says she is. That's 2 yes cards. You wrong for that. I'm gonna give you the name if we ever talk on the phone. This is a tough crowd tonight. Spirit, what is spirit? Oh man, just the universe, spirit, the Most High. They said naval base, baby. I'm telling you, literally, I opened the book to the page of altar. Literally. Yo, I'm telling y'all these cards are powerful, and I'm trying to tell y'all something. She might be who she says she is. All right, or the Empress is promoting her deck. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. Who's getting deleted? Y'all were really nice. I have school and it's Thursday, so okay. Good night, Clink Pop. Oh shit, people timing out. People. All right, it's time to go. We've been on here for almost 3 hours. This is a good time to end at the 3 hour mark. John. Oh, she's 16. I don't think she has bad intentions, y'all. So let's just see. She wasn't nasty, She didn't say nothing like "fuck you, niggers." She didn't say that. So let's call it a good night. I enjoyed y'all so much. This was a lovely date. And oh god, I'm trying to see if one of our family members, one of our sisters that graces us with her beautiful presence is gonna host our meet and greet on Friday. That would be dope if she hosted, because I'm telling you, I'd be spinning my wheels. Like, I need help. You said, I believe he also told Yetta he didn't want to get married due to his singing career. I guess. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. This was dope. Y'all got my head spinning. Yo, this was a dope ass live. And yeah, I'm gonna start emailing y'all the itineraries. I'm trying to do it before the meet and greet on Friday. Just bear with me, because I'm all over the place. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm like a jack of all trades and a master of none. Doing tarot card readings, making edibles, going to the post office. I'm making videos. I'm changing diapers. Trying to manifest my vision. It's a lot going on. But anyway, good night. Yes, she's a baby, so y'all ease up on her. I appreciate y'all. A lot of y'all stuck around with me. I had a solid 50 in the chat for a good hour. I fucks with y'all. Goddess is growing. She's growing. And y'all growing with me. So, Friday, I'm saying 9 p.m. Eastern time. Sorry, Soul Man. That was not me. I don't have control of those things right now. But it was a dope live. And I will see y'all soon. Have a blissful night. If y'all getting some, I'm living vicariously through you. All right. Shalom.